All right, y'all, it looks like we are live. So let's go ahead and hit it over here. I'm going to do some, I'm actually about to do a little political pendulum right quick. I'm going to do a little political pendulum. Um, you know what? I'm going to do, oh, I'm still live. Why you, okay, got it. So I'm going to do a little political pendulum. I hope y'all don't mind. But like, I am so curious. So very curious about some questions. Hold on. And then we're going to be playing with some of my new tools. So, okay. And I'm going to add them to the. We're going to be playing with my new tools that I'm so excited. Oh my God. Like, are these it? I don't want to tell y'all the wrong thing. Hi. Give me 1 second. 1 second. One glorious second. I think these are it. Okay, these are it. I don't know if those are it. Oh, those are it. I don't know, child. But that's high. So we're gonna do this right here. I'm gonna add that one. Alright. Oh. Let me see if I can find it for a different price. Do they not have them in the? Y'all, we are going to do some political stuff before we get started. Um, why did I wait to hit live to do this? Yes. Okay, that's a healing deck. I don't have a healing deck. Let me tell y'all something. Getting tarot cards feels like getting tattoos. Like, you just can't stop. You just can't stop. Alrighty. So that's done. That's done. Hello, y'all. What? Hold on. I'm gonna have to come back on this live because it. Oh, okay. Never mind. Hold on. This is not me. This is somebody who needs to be blocked. Cause like, what? How are you coming on here talking about some violation? So let's block you, baby, because you gave me a heart palpitations for a second. Oh my God, there's so many of y'all awake. We're gonna do some political pendulum before we get into y'all personal questions. By the way, this is how we do personal questions. We're gonna read cards. If you're new here, please drop a heart emoji in the chat. If you drop a heart emoji in the chat, then I get to say hello to you. And if you are returning, if you're part of the crew, give me a wave so I can say hey to you too. All right, so I got a new tool in my toolkit and I want to play with it. Hey, Natalie. Hey, JJ. Hey, Jen. All right, so before we get into y'all questions, and we will, in order to do that though, I got to get to the roses. So those are my first goal. But we're gonna play with the pendulum real quick. Um, Hi, JJ. Just so y'all know, all you have to do is go down my news feed, or not my news feed, just go down my profile, and you will see where I stand on everything. So let me just say, I am not for this administration. So, but we're gonna do a little hype, Daddy. We're gonna do a little, just a few questions of some political stuff. Now, I I can't say that I believed in a pendulum. I really can't. I cannot say that I did. Because whenever I don't know if y'all ever watch people, but you will always see them doing this. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, you're shaking your hand. Of course, it's doing something, right? So I will always see people doing this, and I'm like, stop. Okay. So I was like, let's see if this actually worked for me. It did. So, thank you. I like that name, Confident Shay. So let's see. I prayed. I did what I was supposed to do before protection and everything. So let's see. Okay, I have my hand. I have my elbow on the table. As you guys can see, this is how my hand moves. I do have slight vibration because I get a heartbeat. Okay, so I do that. All right. But we're gonna so that you can see, we're gonna ask what is a yes, okay? And then we're gonna ask what is a no. And then we're gonna ask some questions. So if y'all have some political questions, give me a second, put them in there. We're gonna answer those first. And then we're 7 roses in, so then we'll start looking at what you call it, some of y'all personal questions. All right, so here we go. 1 second. All right, so show me a yes. It's not usually a yes. Show me a yes. There we go. And y'all see it's rocking from side to side. That's my usual yes. I'm saying usual like I didn't just start this today. All right, so, oh my God, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rosanna. Okay, show me a no. Oops. Show me a no. Now you see it's going back and forth. So that's my no. I'm not moving it. I promise you I'm not moving it. I'm not moving it. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Let's ask some political questions right quick, y'all. I'm kind of scared to know the answers. All right. First of all, so on my page, I have posted a video talking about Kamala Harris's announcement yesterday or the day before or whatever about her book tour. But in the way that she did it, she had like a suitcase full of books, right? And I don't understand why people waste their time. She had a suitcase full of her books. Okay. Why they act like I did not ban this person on purpose? They're like, if you ban them, you won't be able to see their content. I already see their character. Why do I need to see their content? All right, here we go. So, okay. So I'm telling you what happened. So she did the whole thing like she's packing or something for her tour, and then she goes, "Oh, I don't need to," or whatever. But the song she played underneath it was y'all, I thought I broke it just then. The song she played underneath it was "It Ain't Over Till It's Over." So I had people come on my I'm getting goosebumps, so let's see what happens. I think it's a yes. I think it's a yes, but we'll see. I had people go onto my post talking about some uh dang, all she's doing is marketing. I'm like, you don't understand. She's smarter than that. So here we go. Uh all right. Now, did Kamala, let's see. Did Kamala plant an Easter egg? Did VP Kamala Harris, Lady K, did she plant an Easter egg with that song, It Ain't Over Till It's Over? Let's see. Hold on. Did, did VP Harris plant an Easter egg with that song, It Ain't Over Till It's Over? Y'all see what's happening, right? That's side to side. So it's a yes. So don't get on my video talking about she was just marketing. First of all, my girl is way too smart for just marketing. Sorry. Okay. So now I have another question. So she did another video, right? Where she was in like this library and there were certain books poking out. I don't know what those books are, and I've been wanting to know. So I want to know if those books themselves were an Easter egg, because I then saw another video of her in the library and they're taking books down and putting books back. And I'm like, so I really think it was an Easter egg. So let's see. In the video with Kamala, in the video with VP Kamala Harris announcing her book. I think announcing her book. Yeah. Was she announcing her book? I don't know. Anyway, in the video where VP Kamala Harris is sitting down in a library and there were books jutted out, were those Easter eggs? Let's see. It's going side to side, y'all. I was right. 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 Okay. Should I ask a big question, y'all? Y'all know what big questions we talking about. Those are fun, but should I ask a big question now? Yeah? Okay. Erica, which one should I ask? I'm so like my stomach is actually like hurting. I don't fill me in. I don't know what you mean. Erica, what big question should I ask? Okay, let me see this. Let me do this. Whichever one. Okay. Can I say his name? Are we allowed to say his name on live? I don't know. Let's see. Will DJT still be president in December? It's starting to go back and forth, y'all. It's going back and forth. It's going back and forth. This is a no. I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. It's a no. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Darby, help me. What question should I ask next? I'm getting so many goosebumps. Okay, hold on. I don't want to ask about his death. I don't want to do that. Let me just see. Y'all, we're doing some political questions right now. I'm not doing personal questions until we hit our goal. You got goosebumps too, JJ? Oh my goodness. Somebody asked me a question. Let's see. Okay. Let's just say this. Is DJT really, really sick? I'll ask that. Is DJT, you can see what my color is DJT really, really sick? Is he like, okay, is DJT deathly sick? Oh, no. Wait. Don't get started until I move. Oh, we achieved it. Hold on. I'm going to do a new one. Okay, we're going to get started with your questions after I ask like 2 or 3 more. But let's do a new goal. Thank y'all so much. Oh my God, I really appreciate that. Wait. I'm calling him DJT because at least that's clear, right? Those are his initials. So I don't want to say like Mango Mussolini or whatever. Thank you so much, Confident Shay and Selena. I'm going to put you guys to the top of my reading. Let's set up a new goal. So y'all remember your names, please, so I can come back to it. So we're going to do I'm new here. Let's do the same thing. It's the same amount of money, so it doesn't matter. It's all a penny. It's all a penny. Okay. So let's see. Is DJT deathly sick? Is DJT deathly sick? Deathly ill? Is that too close to asking a death question? Wait, do you see where it's going? Do you see what it's doing? But I asked another question, so I don't want to. Hold on. Oh, I don't answer any medical questions, y'all. Is DJT deathly ill? Is DJT deathly ill? And it's so weird, it vibrates. Is DJT deathly ill? It's rocking side to side. Do y'all see that? And you see my hands not moving. Okay, I got goosebumps. DJT is deathly ill, and he actually really, truly is, y'all. I saw a picture of him from yesterday. His fingertips are blue. That's a bad sign. Ooh, okay. One more question. So since he will likely not be president in December, does that mean, okay, so if DJT is not president in December, does that mean JD Vance will be president? Does that mean JD Vance will be president? We're getting side to side action. We're getting side to side action. I'm not happy. Okay, let's try a different one. Okay, we got side to side action, y'all. Oh, that man would be a terrible president. He's such a wishy washy. Not wishy washy, pushover. What do they call the thing? Puppet. There we go. Let's see. One more thing. Um, okay, let's ask this then. Will JD Vance be president in January? Will JDV be president in January? Oh, we're getting some side to side action. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Will JDV be president by April of next year? I mean, will he be president until April of next year? So will JDV be president in April of next year? That's too long. I don't like all these yeses. Okay. All right. Do we have any more? Okay. Let's ask the big one. The big one. Ooh. Can I ask it? Okay. I got two big ones and then we're done. Was the 2024 contest manipulated? Was the 2024 contest manipulated? Y'all see. It's going side to side. Okay. And so one more question and then we'll get to y'all's. Will VP Kamala Harris become Madam President in 2026? Will Kamala Harris, VP Kamala Harris, become Madam President in 2026? I'm afraid. Y'all, it's going left to right. It's going left to right. That's a yes. Okay, let me ask a no question. Let's see if this works. What if it messes up? Let me see. Let me ask a no question. Let me ask a no question, no question, no question. Well, Oh, I think you're wrong. I mean, next 5 years, yeah, it definitely will be. A lot of things are going to change within the next 5 years, so it definitely will be. Like, I just heard a yes in my head. All right. Let's see. I need a no question. Let's see. Is it snowing right now in Miami? Is it snowing right now in Miami? Y'all see it's going back and forth. You see it's going back and forth. So our answers are correct. Ooh, I like that one. Take it to the max. Let's see. I'm trying to think, like, because is there actually a list? You know what I mean? Okay. How about this? Will the truth about Epstein's customers, biggest customers? Hey, Crystal. Will the truth about Epstein's big customers, and you know who we talking about, these big boys, will the truth about Epstein's customers come true? I mean, be let out. Hold on. Give me a better way, because I don't like the list. You think the list actually works? Because I don't know if that's a good question. Okay. We're going to use list metaphorically. Understand? So basically, We're going to say Epstein list, but this is like, will we know the truth about who's on it? All right, so here we go. Will the Epstein list, will we get the Epstein list? Will we get the Epstein list? Y'all see? You see? That's a yes. Mm-hmm. That's a good yes, too. Okay, thank you. Oh, no, I'm not going to ask that question because obviously there's some red lovers on here, red hat lovers. I mean, you really should leave by now because I think you should understand who I am. Can you ask if there's a frog in the sun to prove it works? I just asked it if it's snowing in Miami. I'm sweating in Miami. I just asked if it's snowing in Miami. Is DJT a pedo? That one's too easy. Okay, let's see. Because is he? I mean, I think so, because I think he's on a case for a 13-year-old, but let's see. And then we'll get to my gifters first, and then we'll get to the other people. Okay. So is DJT a PDF? And you know what I mean. Is DJT a PDF? Y'all. You see what that is. That's sad to sad. Sad to sad. So that's a big old yes. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, cutie patootie. I like that name. Thank y'all for joining the club. In the club, we all fam. All right, so I'm going to put this away right now. Isn't it crazy, Erica? I was like, there's no way this is real. There's no way this is real. And I was just like, and then you could feel it. Like, there are times when it's like thinking and it just like vibrates or something. And then it does either one, you know? And so I was like, oh my God, like, this is real. I told the story a little bit earlier, but like when I was in middle school, some girls had a Ouija board and they were like doing the things with it. And I was like, they're pushing it. And then I bought it as an adult because I was like, I wonder. And that thing just glided all over the place. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, I think I'm pushing it. And so I went to put effort to push it, and the difference was like night and day. Like you could feel the friction from me trying to push it versus gliding. And I was like, okay. And that junk went in the garbage. It went in the garbage. You know why it went in the garbage? Because my AC went all the way down to 40 degrees by itself. Okay. Y'all know. And when that movie The Sixth Sense came out and they were talking about the chills in the air and I was like, see, I knew that happened. And then I thought, no, my kids must have done that. But my kids were like 1 and 4. So I'm like, they must have gotten their a chair and they did it. But the thing is, like, it wouldn't happen often. So I'm like, okay, because I was like, maybe it vibrated. It was an older house, and maybe it vibrated there. It did not. And then I moved to an apartment right afterwards, like a brand new apartment. Y'all, it happened there. And I was like, oh my God. And then I moved to another house, and it happened there. And I don't know why it took me so long to realize I'm spiritual. Yours did the same thing, Marie? Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I threw that Ouija board in the garbage. I threw it in the garbage. All right. I hate when people think you don't believe in Jesus. Listen, girl. You know what my favorite book is of the Bible? Revelations. Because people pay for their sins. I know I'm going up. I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder. All right, y'all. So let's get started. So we're going to use my yes, no questions cards. Let me go ahead and pin these for y'all so y'all know what I'm using. Okay, so we are using something called the Answer Oracle deck. I haven't put it in my description yet for the other people, but I will. So these cards, they have yes, no answers and on them. They have like follow your heart, soon. The energies are not aligned with this. They have a big old yes. They have give it time. So this is what we're going to be doing. Needing 5 for your goal. What's your goal officially, my family? All right. So who were the 2 that I called out earlier for helping me get to my goal? Ooh, we got 4 New Year's. Let's get it. Who are the 2? Okay, I know it was Confident Shay was 1. Will Sean offer me a commitment? Okay, I'm assuming we're talking love. All right. All right. Let me give you all my rules of questions, okay? My rules of questions are, do not ask me a question from someone else's point of view. So don't ask me a question about how does this person feel about me? Will this person do this or will this person do that? I need you to do the mental exercise of asking it from your point of view, right? So instead of, will Jacob call me on Saturday? First of all, I need you to get really clear what you want, because is it just a phone call or is it a call for, like, are y'all caking, to use some old terminology? Like, are y'all talking? So is it, will Jacob and I start dating? Okay, so that's a you point of view type of question. Don't ask me, how does Jacob feel about me? I don't know. Jacob didn't tell me I can ask that question for his own energy. But from your energy, I can see. Okay. So let's do that. I'm not saying that I couldn't see it from Jacob's. I'm saying I don't have permission to. Okay. All right. So, and Crystal's over here. Hey, Crystal. Hi, Vashili. Um, mm, mm, mm. Listen, y'all gotta help me out. I am not familiar with Middle Eastern names, so I need you to help me out in the pronunciation stuff. Okay. All right. So let me get back to. Yes, I said cake. And what? hmm. Let's see. So is Shay your name? Because okay, so Shay is your name. Will Sean offer me a commitment? So how about, will Sean and I be in a committed relationship? Oh, will Sean and I start dating? I like that. All right. Mm-hmm. Will Sean and Shay? Will Sean and Shay? Will Sean and Shay date? Will Sean and Shay start dating? Girl, I believe this is what you'd like to hear. And it came out with a big, oh, yes, boo. Yes, y'all will. All right. Hey, Keisha. Welcome. Hi, Elisa. Alyssa. Hi, Kosha. Is it Kosha or Kasha? I don't know. All right. Who is my second person? I said Confident Shay. And who is my second person? You welcome. Who is my second person? Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't remember who was the second one, and they're not bringing themselves out. So let me do this. Let me see who got gifters. Bring them out. Bring them out. It's hard to yell with a barrel in your mouth. Swizzy. Sorry. I'm a 90s girl, 90s, early 2000s. All right. Though I don't think that was that long ago. Alrighty. This is a lot of going backwards. Okay. So who gave the gift? That was Confident Shay. And then Rebecca. Rebecca Stillings, are you here? That's Confident Shay. Rebecca. Thank y'all for having patience with me. Rebecca Shay. I'm sorry. Confident Shay, Rebecca Stillings. I'm trying to get the gifters out the way because they get to go in the front. Darby, I got you. So Rebecca, Darby, Stephanie, Gonza. I don't know if you're still here. If you are, I need y'all to let me know. Let me get my list going. Y'all know how I got to do because I don't have a moderator. So, and then I'll do you, Crystal. Let's see. So I said, look, I forgot that fast. I know it was Rebecca. I know it's Stephanie, but there was somebody in between that. Stephanie Gonza. There was somebody in between that. Oh, user 100. If you're still here, user. And I need your first name so that I can concentrate on you. Don't put your questions yet, though. Who was the other person? I swear I just saw this other person. Who was the other person? Oh, and I have Darby. Was it JJ? Was it you, JJ? There's Stephanie. And then Keisha. Keisha Kyron. I just want to make sure I give back because y'all have given to me. Now, mind you, each gift is a penny, but that's okay. So, good morning, Kathy. I didn't go to bed, so I'm going to just say good morning, though. Okay. That's what I got right now. Erica, I definitely do need a mod. Oh, my God. I need one so bad. I will give a mod a reading. Like offline. 1-1. As a big old thank you. I need a mod so bad. But like a real mod. Like one who can hang with me. You can? It's still not for you, Kathy. You can, Erica? Oh my God. Can you please? Please. Okay. So let me thank you for helping me today. Good gracious. How I do that though? I don't even know. How do I make you a mod? Do we have to be friends? Well, let's do that. Let's follow back. I requested your private account add moderator. Okay. Oh, wow. I really do need a mod. There's so much you can do. I appreciate that. Okay. Erica, I see you got a little person by you, so you are a mod. How do you do it to be a mod? Listen, I don't know. We're going to learn together, girl. Oh, that's Chewy's. Oh my gosh, that'd be great. Okay, I think I will do. Chewy's, how long can you hang with me today? I'm not going to try to go super long. I do tend to go about 2-3 hours, but teach you. Did you say yeah? Did you say yes too, JJ? I think so. Oh my God, that would be, listen, y'all don't know how much that would help. Oh, y'all don't know how much that would help. Y'all let me know. I'll help if you can. Okay, well, while you're on, that could be good. All right, so what I gotta do? I forgot what I just did. Oh, I gotta follow you back, I think. Yeah. Hold on. Y'all, I'm getting a moderator, so this will help us like with the whole managing of everything. Because I know y'all really, really, really will get sick of me if I got to do it by myself. Okay, so as a moderator, you guys can, what's the word? Like you can pin comments. Okay, so pinning comments, you will just hold the comment, I think. Hold on. Y'all, give me 1 second, because good Lord. I thought you could pin the comment by holding it. Hold on. Because I've done something before. It used to be something about holding the comment. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Kathy Warren said it's still night for her. How do I do it? I've done it before, and it was like literally just holding down a name, but I don't see that now. I don't see that nowhere. Okay, so. Oh, you figured it out, Erica. Okay, let JJ and me both know how you do it, and then we can move on. All right, y'all. So I am working with, like I said, this answers deck. Y'all see it pinned below. For those of y'all just not coming on, how do you get a yes/no question answered? Basically, you just follow me. You say hello. Don't just jump in here and start asking your question, y'all. But I do put gifters to the front. So gold gifters will skip the line. That's up there. So it's very clear to y'all. If someone gives a gift, I'm putting them to the top of the line. You click on the question and pin it. I don't know how that goes. I tried doing that and it wasn't working. So right now I have Rebecca, I have User, if they're still here, I have Stephanie, I have Darby, I have Keisha, and I have JJ. We're just doing yes, no questions for now, but my moderators, y'all, thank y'all for helping me out. We will make arrangements for us to have a private reading, okay? Thank y'all so much. All right. So, thank you, Kathy. Let's add you to the list, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna try to go fast. So if y'all can like watch the gifter thing, that'd be fantastic. Okay, so here we go. What was the question? Oh, I don't think I got one. Rebecca, are you still here? Rebecca, if you're here, drop your question below. And if y'all see any of that ignorant stuff where people call you the N-word and stuff, please get rid of it. It throws me off. And all the you need Jesus stuff, get rid of that too, because I have Jesus. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Thank y'all so much. My words are spells. I do know that. Duh. That's why it's called spelling. All right. I don't see Rebecca, so we're going to move on. User 0011, are you here? I will keep it moving, y'all. So if you leave, then that's it. All right, moving on. Stephanie Gonza, are you here? How y'all just gonna jump on the live and start asking questions? I got a feeling that you're like a reader. What do you call them? A reader junkie. You just jump on and ask questions. All right, Stephanie. Hey, girl, can you put your question down for me, please? Crystal, I have you after Keisha, then it's JJ. I will tell you, if we have any problems with your question, like you typed it and I haven't answered your question, if I'm talking to you, not if you're just a reader junkie putting your thing in there. But like, for instance, I'm talking to Stephanie right now. if you put your question in and I haven't responded to your question, that's because I can't see it. For some reason, they're blocking it. So if that happens, just do 2 words per line, and then I'll just read it down your different comments. Do you have a future with Gilbert? Are we talking a romantic future? I need y'all to be very clear, very, very clear. Are you talking a romantic future? How come I can't see the comment you just pinned? Is it because I have to get rid of the shopping cart? I don't know. Let's see. Let me try unpinning this. Nope, I still don't see it. That's crazy. Okay, so, oh, there you go. Do you have a romantic future with Gilbert? All right, so does Stephanie? Okay, I got my answer. Let's see. Does Stephanie have a romantic future with Gilbert? Does Stephanie have a romantic future with Gilbert? Does Stephanie have a romantic future? I'm not getting answers here. I got my answer, but I'm not getting an answer from. Does Stephanie have a romantic future? All right, let's tighten this question up. What kind of romantic future are you looking for? Are you looking for like dating? Like, will y'all be dating? Or are you? I mean, I wouldn't look for anything bigger than that right now, unless you are currently dating. I'm not doing any mediumship, Bethany. I'm not going to do any mediumship on here. Okay. I'm not doing any mediumship. So, well, Stephanie, what's a commitment? Because it's like, what's the question? What's the actual question? Okay, let me tell y'all this first. I am neurodivergent. Thank you, Crystal. I am very neurodivergent. So, I'm ADHD. So when you say things that are out of what's the word? Unclear, I get stuck on what's unclear. But he proposed. Oh, wrong question. Please don't confuse me. Stephanie. So let's see. Dating. Listen, I used to be a teacher, bro, for 15 years. I don't play. Kids would be like, how'd you hear me? Okay. Yeah, I need some kind of rephrase, Miss Stephanie. Oh, yes, I'm getting goosebumps, so I definitely need a rephrase. How do we do this? Okay. Will I eventually live together? Okay. So will Gilbert and Stephanie move in together? Let's try that. Will Gilbert and Stephanie move in together? Will Gilbert and Stephanie move in together? I ain't feeling it. Let's see. Okay, I will tell you with the original question, my answer that I received was no. So I'm trying to see if I'm being clear on that. I just got to trust your intuition. So trusting your intuition. Will Stephanie and Gilbert move in together? Will Stephanie and Gilbert be in a committed relationship? There we go. Be open. So that feels like no to the committed. Be open. Be open to what? Be open. Be open to how it's defined. Be open to other people. What is that? Be open. Listen, I think we're done asking questions. I don't think we're going to get a yes, no out of this because you got 3 different questions. I don't do spell things, Teresa. 1, because I don't believe in spells. That's not to say they don't happen or whatever, but I don't believe in them. So I don't want to actually ask them because I feel like I'll muddy that up. So anyway, Stephanie, I got 3 things for you. I got be open, right? Then I got trust your intuition. Then I got think it through. So, and before I got no. So what I would tell you is think about why you are making this person your focus. Thank you, Erica. That would definitely help. Think about why you are making this person your focus. Like, what is it that you're really actually looking for? Is it like to get out of loneliness? Is it to have an established relationship because that's what you think you need to be doing? Is it because they are close, in proximity? And so this is a person who's caught your interest. Like really think about it. Like really think about why you're looking at this question, this guy, because you asked all these different questions, which tells me there's not much there to start with. So yeah. And you see them cards is like, we are not going to say yes or no. We're going to say, girl, think about it. Right? Definitely. Okay. Woo, I'm getting goosebumps about it too. And them goosebumps is my backup. All right. So Darby, put your question, please. Good morning. Okay, so for those of y'all just hopping in, I know this is taking a little while, but this is how we do it. If you're new here, please drop a heart so I can say hello to you. If you are part of the crew, like you've been here before, we chatted and everything's good, say hey so I can say hello to you. And if you are just hopping in, don't be a reader junkie. Say hello at least before you jump in and be like, am I getting married? I don't know. I'm not giving you my energy right away. You know what I mean? And then gold gifters get to skip the line. Why? Because they are doing an energy exchange. So I'll give them my energy. Yep. And so right now, I think we have a goal still. I'm not sure. I can't see it right now. Oh, yes. So we have the I'm new here. Those are just a penny, by the way, y'all. So I'm new here. Once we reach that goal, anyway, anyone who does those would be skipping the line. And if you want a full reading, not just a yes, no thing, that's going to be 22. And you can find all that information over there. Alrighty. So Darby, are you here still? I thought I saw you. Thank you, Erica. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy to have you. I really am. Darby, are you here? If not, we're going to move down the list. I thought I saw you. All right. Keisha, are you still here? Let me see if I can put this back up. All right, Keisha, can you drop your question? Okay. So in case you guys are wondering what cards I'm using, I am using the Answers Oracle deck. Will me and Doc reconcile soon? I heard, don't put a time frame on it. All right. Will me and Doc reconcile soon? Me and Doc, not me. Well, Keisha and Doc. Well, Keisha and Doc. Be more specific, girl. I like these cards. These cards that be more specific. What you mean by that, Keisha? What do you mean by that? Card said, be more specific. It's what I've been telling y'all. Be more specific, please. Okay. What does that mean? Will we reconcile soon? Be more specific. Will he break our no contact? Okay. So will you and Doc be in contact soon? They are really speaking bluntly. I do love them. I just got them like no, okay. I was like, I can't tell if that was hers. Will Keisha and Doc be in contact? Will Keisha and Doc be in contact with each other? Is this hers? y'all go with this Florida Evans mess? First of all, what was it? No, the other time it was Estelle Roll. I do not. Y'all just looking at this short hair. Hold on. Will Keisha and Doc be in contact soon? Oh my God. I'm gonna have to make a collage of me, Florida Evans, and Estelle Roll. Oh, will Keisha and Doc be in contact soon? Will they be in contact? Ooh, okay, hold on. I got my answer. Let's see. Will Keisha and Doc be in contact soon? Will Keisha and Doc be? Nope, that's not it. This is the second time I saw it, so maybe there was, but we'll see. Will Keisha and Doc be in contact soon? Okay, let me change that up. See, I don't like to be in other people's energy, so I'm trying to keep it on you, Keisha. Let's see. Well, I know everybody's. Oh, are we there? But I don't like to be in other people's energy, so I'm trying to do it from her perspective. Lakeisha. Lakeisha hear from Doc. Lakeisha. Let's see. Lakeisha hear from. Okay, wait. Let's see. Lakeisha hear from Doc. Lakeisha hear from Doc. Yeah, Crystal, I know him beforehand, so that's why I was like, Lakeisha here from Doc. Okay, wait for what? Okay, that wait is like, don't you even try to break it yourself. Like, do not go around his boundary. One. So Lakeisha here from Doc, and I got goosebumps behind that. So don't do whatever you might be thinking. So that's what that wait is about. Is like, girl, chill, okay? Lakeisha here from Doc. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps all the way up my hair with that one. My Esther Roll hair. Florida Evans hair too. Lakeisha here from Doc. I don't know. That's not it. Let's see. Okay, that's not it either. Is it Keisha and Doc? Is a second chance on the horizon for Keisha and Doc? Let's try that one. Is a second chance on the horizon for Keisha and Doc? Let's see. Is a second chance on the horizon? Be more specific. God dang, this is a hard one, girl. What do you want besides him to break no contact? Like, what are you actually looking for? If you're still here, let me know. What are you actually looking for? Will we be friends again? Okay, let's try that. Okay. Same answer I'm getting. Let's see. Will Lakeisha and Doc be friends again? Lakeisha and Doc. Is this it? Yes. Girl, it is telling me this is not your real question. It literally says this is not your true question. Are you just wanting to be friends? Or is there something else you actually want to ask? Like, go for it. Go for the actual question. What do you actually want? Because he can contact you and say, girl, never contact me again. That's your answer. You could be friends again, and then he's telling you about all his new conquests. Is that what you want? You know what I mean? So, like, what do you actually want to know? Like, be clear, be bold, be truthful. What do you want to know? And then we can move on. See, I'll be trying to do just yes, no, but I can't. The coach in me comes out. Listen, one thing about me is I don't like to let people get away with the BS. And it's like I try to just give a yes, no, and then keep it moving, but I cannot just do that. Oh God. Listen, I'm about healing people. So what we really want to do. Okay. I'm gonna give you the answer that I heard. That's not I'm gonna do it that way. I'm gonna give you the answer that I heard with your initial question. And it was a no. Okay. But that was the initial question. I need to know what you actually want out of this. Let it go. Let it. Sometimes I'm Bumblebee. Am I being blocked? I think so, girl. Because this was that. Am I being blocked was very light gray. So try doing it in a couple of lines, a couple like 2 words or something. Because you posted it 3 times. Yep, I'm not seeing it. You're not being blocked by me. You're being blocked by these people. Will. Okay, let's see. Will do it. Okay. What will you do? We'll do it again. Wait. Wait. Are you talking about the doo doo? That dude? Is that what you want to know? Okay. Or are you telling me you will post it again? Because you want to know if y'all gonna have some fun. Okay. Now we getting somewhere. All right. Okay. So Will, Keisha, and damn, I forgot his name. It don't took that long. I forgot his name. What's his name? Doc. Okay. Let's get physical. There we go. So let's see. All right. Will Keisha and Doc have some physical contact again? Let's try it that way so I don't get in trouble with bots. Will Keisha and Doc have some physical contact again? Don't shoot me. The card just said, which kind of goes with my no. And it says, you should pursue a different course of action. So cut that cord, let it go. Go out and find you someone else. I was going to make a rhyme, but I didn't want to. It said, find a different course of action. Let it go. Woo, Keisha. It took us that long. You had to tell us what you wanted, but it took that long for you to admit what you actually wanted. And now that you've admitted it, your spirit team is like, girl, hell no. Hell no. Find you somebody else. Find somebody else to do it. And trust me, they out there. They out there. Okay. So let me hop over to Crystal. Crystal had a question. These cards be tripping. I like it. All right. Can I trust my ex, Nick? Man, I really feel this relationship is dead in the water. I don't want to be a prisoner to this love. Girl, that's a song. That's a song. You should write them lyrics. You should write those lyrics. Hold on. I got Crystal over on YouTube. On the I can't say it because they give me violations. All right. Can Crystal trust her ex Nixon? Can Crystal trust her ex Nixon? Oh, that ADHD is kicking in. Trust him to do what? Trust him with your heart again? Is that what we're saying? Because we could be asking something before we get there. Can Yeah, Crystal, clear that up for me, please. Um, yeah, are we done with our goal? Nope, we are 9 away from our goal. Come on, y'all. If we got 3 goals to get through. If we hit those 3 goals, I will do a little bit more than this yes no question for about 30 minutes. So let's see. Crystal asked the question. Answer the question. Are you asking, can you trust him with your heart? Y'all trying to get me there. Oh my goodness. I think we're there. What? Thank you. We are there that fast. Thank you. Okay, so we got one more goal. If we get to this next goal, I will be doing more than this. It'll still be yes, no, but it'll be a little deeper. We're going to dig a little deeper. All right, so our final goal to move over to the other cards. And listen, y'all, I got these to try to go quicker, but obviously that's not working. I got these. I got my favos, these, and then I got these are for my paid readings, so these. I got my 4 babies over here. Okay, Lorena. Let's add Lorena. And who else? Y'all, if you just help me with my gift, please drop a gift down here. Please drop a gift if you just help me with my gift. And please understand we can verify, okay? So, and Erica, get you for me. Okay, my love, my heart, my life. I really love him. I don't want to waste time. So, how about we change that question then? Am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my time? Is Crystal wasting her time waiting for Nixon? Is Crystal wasting her time waiting for Nixon? That's a whole song for real, girl. Like you need to write them lyrics. That could be your Adele breakthrough song. You know, it's always a breakup that gets you in there. Wasn't Truth Hurts? What's her name? Lizzo. Okay. So is Crystal wasting her time with Nixon? Oh, girl. I know what I just said. And it's so funny because what I said, oh, not what I said, what I heard is what I saw. Crystal girl. Yes, that's a big old Y-E to the, and then it's bold. It's not that little soft one. Yes, it's bold. So yes, Miss Crystal, you are wasting your time. Collect whatever money you can. Again, but it's not like people can't circle back. But in this season, he got too much going on. See, I'm getting goosebumps behind it. So that's backing up the fact that I'm not saying that there can't be something in the future, but there is nothing in the present. Does that make sense to you? Like there's nothing in the present, or there should be nothing in the present because he got too much going on, and you got work to do. Like, so hopefully that makes sense. Oh, we're halfway there. Thank you, Crystal girl, and thank you for spelling my name correctly. Oh, we're almost there. All right, Jaleesa. Okay. So we are now, hold on. Kasha's going to have to hold on for a second. We're on JJ. JJ, throw your question down there for me, please. Kasha, I think your answer just happened. It says, explore your deeper motivations. Like, what are you really going for? Will this relationship with Tony and I work? Why do you want it to work? Why isn't it working? What is the problem? So it's telling you to explore your deeper motivations. JJ, am I going to marry the guy I'm dating? Let's see. Ooh. JJ, you just like, whoop. You just lit up my I just felt like this whole wave. Like you just lit me up. Hold on. Die person, hold on. Over on the to be place. Where are we with this list? I can't sing, so don't even lie to me. I lost my voice a long time ago. JJ. Is JJ going to marry the guy they're married? Oh, they're dating. Well, JJ, you already know. What that mean? You already know. Well, what they know? Because I need to know. I didn't get a chance to get an answer. I didn't hear an answer come in. But it does say you already know. Oh, you already know. Oh, you already know. See, you trying me. You already know. Okay. So, you already know. I love these cards. I swear to you. I do. It helps me. Okay. So, is JJ going to marry the guy? Yeah. I don't know. It say you know. But it also says have patience. Have patience. So, for real, don't rush the process. It will happen. It will happen. I appreciate you too. Oh my God, that was funny. Okay, so I did Crystal. Now we're on Kathy. Kathy, drop your question. Wait, did we hit the goal? Am I switching cards now? We did? What? Thank y'all. Well, not really, because now I'm going to answer a little bit longer. But thank y'all for switching it up for me. Kasha, you missed what the card said. I can't remember. What was your question again? Okay, we hit that goal. All right. So we're moving on to my babies. I'm going to put them in there in a second. Hold on. I don't know how to do all this now. Oh, let me mention this while we're here. So for subscribers, not YouTube's for subscribers, that's a different thing. But for my paid subscribers over here on TikTok, I am doing a subscriber only live later this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So if you are a subscriber, then you will get a little deeper of a reading, not just a yes, no, like that. Okay. So that's for subscribers only though. Now, Kasha, what was your question? Thank you. Woo! Wait, hold on. Let's see. Did I do it right? Okay. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. I tried. Kasha, will this relationship last that I'm in with Tony? Gosh, you did get the answer, but I can't remember what it was. Will Kasha's relationship last with Tony? Is this hers? No. Okay. Y'all see these cards are a little bit thicker. Will Kasha's relationship last with Tony? Will Kasha's relationship last with Tony? Okay. Let me see if my answer is right. Will Kasha's relationship last with Tony? Nope. No full readings. Just one card. Ooh. Will Kasha's relationship last with Tony? Celebrate good times. Come on. Okay. For those of you on the other platforms, the way you get a reading is you have to be following or subscribed to me. And the gifters, though, on TikTok go first because we're energy exchange, and other people after that comes in. So if you are subscribed to me on YouTube, that helps me a great deal. One, because I'm still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. But heck, on this platform, I'm trying to get to 100. My other one has 700. All right. What a donut. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I got to add you to the list, but hold on. Kasha. Is Kasha's relationship going to work out? Is Kasha's relationship? Wait, how'd you? Oh, you know what, Kasha? You done jumped the line. That's what happened. Because I got the answer for you. But I'm going to go ahead and do it while I'm here. But, Kathy, can we repen Kathy for me, please? Will Kasha's relationship work out? Is this it? No. Well, yeah. Yeah? Okay. If that's it, give me another yes. Let's make sure. Will Kasha's relationship last with Tony? Akasha's relationship. It's funny because okay, never mind. I know why I heard that song. Never mind. Well, Akasha's relationship lasts with Tony. Okay, so I got another yes. So this was yours, which is funny because you heard me just singing that song. Celebrate. Okay, so you actually got a yes, which is interesting because I did hear that in my head, but I didn't hear it as a solid yes. So I feel like there's some wriggle room for something else to go down. But pay attention to this. So this is a 3 of cups, and it's a cup of celebration, friendship, community, and creativity. And so it says, will a social gathering or event be a joyful, blah, blah, blah. But it says, celebrate the love within every relationship and friendship. So this is a big yes. Well, it's a light yes, because it's a 3 of cups. So it's a yes. It just feels like you got to do the work, right? It feels like you got to do the work. Like you have to do the work. And so I had a backup yes, but I'm not going to read that because that was just for me to get a yes. Like to be clear. So Kasha, the answer to that was a yes, but it's a soft yes because that means that it could go a different way. This is going to require work, open communication, and something else. More affection and more. Okay. Gosh, I'm getting more affection, not intimate. Well, partially intimacy, but not physical intimacy. But like, be more open. Be more open, and it's more affection. Learn their love language. Like if they like touch, like play with their hair. That type of thing. Like let them relax in your lap. The head down, and you just play with the hair. My guy likes that. I'm getting be more affectionate, be more open, I want to say a little bit more soft, not a matte, but a soft. Like let him know that you want him. Like the want that goes on the border of need. People like, I need you. This is like, I want you in my life. So they need to know that they're wanted / needed. Okay. It's not about being a man. That doesn't feel like be a man. I don't even know if this person is a man. It's more about being wanted / needed. Do. All right. So, Kathy's question. Why is it still up here? Can I get rid of that? All right. Drag the board here to hide it. Okay. So Kathy said, will the move to Missouri be with Rhett? To be with Rhett happen as planned. Okay, so will Kathy move to Missouri and be with Rhett? Will Kathy move to Missouri to be with Rhett? Okay, hold on. Let me get centered. What am I hearing? Will Kathy move to Missouri to be with Rhett? It's weird. I heard like hello. I don't know what that means. It was kind of a sassy hello. Wait, will Kathy move to Missouri to be with Rhett? Okay, hold on. I'm asking that question wrong. See, will the move to Missouri be with Rhett? Will the move to Missouri to be with Red? You see, it's making me trip all over the place. Um, let's just say, will the move to Missouri go as planned? Missouri. Will the move to Missouri go as planned for Kathy? Will that move go as planned for Kathy? Is this hers? No. No? No. What was that? Yeah? No. You sure? Because I felt like it was for her. Okay, hold on. Will the move to Missouri go as planned for Kathy? Okay. So will the move? Okay. It matched. All right. So I heard yes, and that's what I got. So I got a yes, but I have you as a queen on the throne, Queen of Swords. This feels like you're in your head about this. I don't know if you're letting doubts creep in or if you're like being triggered by the little things that are said or not are done. So because Queen of Swords is just like that mental play with yourself. Um, stewing on things, going over and over again. You need to be the queen on your throne here. You need to have discernment also, and you need to have independence. So, okay. So this move to Missouri, you want to make sure that you are not going to be totally dependent on this person, right? You do not need to be completely dependent on Rhett. So, in order for this move to not just go as planned humanly, but as planned spiritually, you need to be um, the queen. Period. Okay, if you want to know about private readings, hit that face and it's stuff up there. Um, Are you understanding me, Kathy? Okay, yes to being in your head. I'm very independent. Don't want to lose that. Okay, but that's the other part to it, though, is like while being independent, you still need to be a queen. And thank you so much, Erica. You still need to be a queen. Jeez. Um, and so in this case, a queen gets a king or a king, whatever Philip was to uh, the big dog up in what you call that thing. Um, so let's see, what am I saying here? So it says here, be sharp and discerning, able to cut through illusions and get to the heart of the matter. So this is where I think the problem is. I think I got him, Kasha. This is where the problem is. Oh, I didn't get him. Okay, she got him. Thank you. This is where the problem is for you, is that you need to get to the heart of the matter. So what's causing that doubt? What's causing you to be in your head? I think that's a huge part here to the thing. But I'm also seeing that you do need to be open. You do need to be receptive. So it's kind of like what I was saying with, was it Kasha? Or what I was saying, yeah, I think it was with Kasha just then, is what I was saying with her is that still be feminine, like still be open. You see, the hand is open to receive. So still be a person. Don't be so damn independent that person doesn't feel exactly. That's even worse. Don't be so damn independent that person doesn't feel that they're needed, wanted. Okay. I say it that way because they want to be needed a certain way. But like when we're independent women, the fact that we want you should be enough. But they don't understand that. It's like, look, I really don't need you to do stuff. I just need you to love me and let me love you. Like when you're an independent woman, you just want to be able to leave work, put everything down and just chill. But they need to be needed, wanted. So like my guy, like he wants to open the door. I'm like, I can open the door. I've been opening the door for 30 years before I met you. you know? So, um, so this is the thing for you. So yes, be a queen. Yes, be on your throne. But remember, you letting the king adjacent or whatever he was called, Phillips, Phillips, whatever that guy name was, over there in Europe. Like she didn't need him, but she wanted him. She wanted him, and that's the thing. You gotta make him feel wanted. Okay, not make him feel wanted, but let him know that he is wanted. Um, so be sharp, be discerning. Don't fall for the BS. Um, but you got to see what your reservations are. And honestly, I would talk, like open your mouth and talk to him and let him know, like these are my reservations, But yeah, so it's like these are my reservations, and this is something I need to work on, and I need to know that I can trust you so that I can put some stuff down. You know what I mean? He might be younger. If he can't handle that conversation, try it a different way. So, best of luck to you, sweetie. Best of luck to you, sweetie. I love these. Okay, so that's right. Own it 1000%. This is what you want. Like, you make it a move. So, obviously, there's a part of you that's like, okay, go for it. Um, but if there's a reservation, you got to get to the heart of the matter. What's the true reservation? What is it? And understand that a partnership is a partnership, meaning you're both bringing stuff to the table. So you're welcome. You are so welcome. All right. Um, we're not going to do these very long because y'all see it takes some time. Okay, who's next? I actually lost track. Do you have the gifters? Anybody see the gifters? What the gifters' names were? Because I need to put them on my list. I didn't write them down. Okay, I know I Define Beauty was one of them. But who are the other gifters? I Define Beauty, I need your real name. There were other people. I just don't. Oh, you know what? I can click the damn thing and figure that out. Oh, shoot. Can I? I do remember seeing Lorena. Lorena. Okay, don't do that. And Dolores. Okay. So I got Dolores. I have I Define Beauty. What's your name? Your first name? Jessica. Okay. And then I have Lorena. Lorena. Oh, stop. Okay. You listen, I'm a 90s kid, so now I got DJ Laz in my head. Thank you, Kosh. I am 46 years old. Like, I got music in my head. That's all we used to do. Music, music, music. I don't know what y'all doing these days, but music. Okay, so Dolores. Will I get the administrator job with Harris County? Okay. Let's see what my answer says. Okay. Will Dolores get that Harris County administrator job? Hmm? Will Dolores? Is this her card? No. Okay. Will Dolores? That's a card? Oh, okay. Don't be scared by what you finna see, okay, girl? Okay, Dolores. Okay. You like old school too? Okay, good. I found my people. All right. So, Dolores, don't be scared of what you're about to see, okay? But, oh my God, thank y'all for the gifts. I am so, so, so grateful. Ooh, okay. Anyway, so, Dolores, this card is what you got, girl. El Diablo. Okay. But it ain't a bad thing because it's in reverse, right? And I do read reverses. So this is a no card flipped upside down. Okay. So in the flipping upside down, that means it might feel like no. Like for instance, this might take a long time to understand or to hear, or it might even be a different part of the department. Like you're going for something And then it's like maybe not that, but something else is around that's going to happen, because I feel like that might be an option. Like that's what I'm starting to get right here. But the other thing about this is, like I said, it's a no that's leaning to a yes. One. Oops, sorry. It's a no leaning to a yes. But here are the words. This is why I say this is not a bad thing. Okay. Um, what's not bad about it is this. It says, face your fears. This is why I like these cards. For anybody who is looking at the shopping cart, this is why I like these cards. Because unlike everybody else's beginner cards, this has a saying, and oh, it has a saying, and it has a thematic question, right? So those really help like guide the reading, but it also helps me like trigger what the story is that I'm hearing. So that's what I like about it, is that it has that quote, and then it has this, and then it has the yes no thing over here. So if you're looking at a shopping cart, this is these awesome cards here, the beginner cards. And so, okay, so it says, what temptations are holding you back from achieving your goals? So face your fears, don't be afraid, and don't let the devil win. Okay. So don't get in your head about this. Don't let the doubt steal your thunder. Um, oh, I'm hearing like, even if this door does close, right? That's why it might be the no card for you about getting the job. Even if this door does close, there's one that's going to swing right open. Okay, so there's something waiting for you, even if this is a no, right? So it feels like it could be like there's somebody they want to offer the job to, and then something happens, and God just like, get out of the way. This is for her. You know what I mean? So it feels like there's something here where it's going to feel like a no, but it's going to turn into a yes. And so the words on here is freedom, release, overcoming addictions, and breaking free for limitations. And I think this is a big part of it for you, is the breaking free from limitations part. So the limitations you put on yourself, the limitations you might feel from like your own background or whatever. I feel like you could be going higher than this administration job, to be perfectly honest. I feel like there's a job that you could have applied for and you didn't because of the limitations you put on yourself. I feel like that's also part of it. So, um, does that make sense? That's it. It feels like that. It feels like you didn't go for something higher. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, but it definitely feels like that. It feels like there's something around the corner, or something right behind this one job that you're looking at. Um, so could you get that job? Possibly, right? That's a possibly. Um, Dolores, help me out here, girl. There's a possibly, but I feel like there's another thing for you, like right behind it, like right around the corner. It feels like something you did not apply for because you didn't think you were either qualified or you didn't have the experience, but it's like literally for you. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Ooh, goosebumps. So I definitely got to tell you this. Here's what I'm going to tell you. They don't hire based off of qualifications. You need to know that. They actually really do not even hire based off of qualifications. When you get to an interview, they're not even really that interested in your answers. A lot of the times they're not. They're checking out your vibe. Okay? They're checking out like, is this the kind of vibe, this the kind of energy I want? Like that's what they're actually checking out when you go to an interview. Um, oh yes, I'm getting this goosebump. I feel like, girl, I feel like there's another job you need to like keep listen, keep looking. So like even while you're doing this, keep looking above. Keep looking above. Mm-hmm. Keep looking above, right? So, ooh, God, I'm getting lots of goosebumps. Keep looking, look above where you think you belong. Let's put it that way. Look above where you think you belong. Look for what you actually want, like where you want to go. And don't just look salary range, but also look in salary range. Like Don't be like, oh, I can't get this 6-figure salary. Who said? Who said? If I think they call it a postcard, right? If there's another reading being done for somebody else, but is resonating with you, I think that's called a postcard. Um, so who said, like, if I feel like I'm gonna do my job training, because I teach people how to do resumes. Uh, okay. So am I supposed to do that or not? Okay, I'll have to check on that. I might do it. It might be a pop-up live. I'm not even gonna be able to tell y'all. It might be a pop-up live. I just saw a spirit. That's why I was like, was I supposed to say that or not? Like, I just saw a big old light, big old flash. So I'm trying to receive whether or not that was a yes, do it, or girl, shut up. Please sit back, chill. Because I got so much on my plate. But I did make a resume book. But I show people how to use AI to beat the ATS system. They're gonna use AI to weed you out. You gonna use AI to bust yourself in. And the way that I teach it is not the way anybody will teach it for you. All right, so if you are a gift giver, y'all do me a favor and make sure that you put a gift in the a goal giver. Please make those people like there or whatever. If it costs you a penny or something, please put the gift or whatever. All right, where we at? Jessica, does that help, Dolores? Because I haven't heard a word from you, girl. And don't ask me to go back over the answer because I can't do that. When you're in the move, when you're in the moment, it just be there. Let me know, Dolores. Are you here? Okay. So Jessica says, "Am I in the right relationship?" See, and I always think it's because it popped up as soon as I read it. It said, "If you gotta ask, if you gotta ask." Uh, but I know there's like 2 or 3 things to that, so we're gonna take a look at that. So, is Jessica in the right relationship? Let's calm it down. Okay, I got an answer. Let's see. Is Jessica in the right relationship? Is Jessica, yeah. Is that hers? Okay, then help me out because I don't understand that. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I got, and I'm trying to hear. So I got the Empress, right? So the Empress. Thank you, Jamila. The Empress is um. Way to go, Danelle. Thank you for getting to levels. Whoop. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. I love the love. What was I saying? Okay, so you got the Empress, right? But you got the Empress in reverse. So this would be a yes card, okay? But it was in reverse. So it's leaning towards, like, it's trending towards a no. Um, see, it says here likely depends. So the statement, see, exactly. Okay. So it says nature does not hurry, but everything is accomplished. Yet, wait, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Nurture your creativity. So it says, how can you nurture yourself and those around you? Right? So the negative words, okay. The negative words here is the negative words are uh neglect, lack of growth, stagnation, and creative blockages. And it feels like here what we're dealing with is what is this? Oh, see, okay. What I had got before I pulled this card, what I had got was a yes. I did get a yes. You're in the right relationship for now. Like, you know what the now time is. I don't know exactly what your question is beyond that. But it was like a soft yes, right? And so then when I'm looking at this is a yes card in reverse. So again, trending um, to a no. Because what's going to happen, and you correct me if I'm wrong, Jessica, you correct me if I'm wrong, but what is going to happen is, or what you have a tendency to do, this is what I heard. What you have a tendency to do is to lose yourself in a relationship. What you have a tendency to do is to put yourself beneath, below, behind, on the back burner. And so what tends to happen is the person that they had um, dated, the person they asked to be with them, is no longer there because you tucked her away to appease and to please the person, right? And so you are not in your Empress era because you're going to give that away. You're going to, and see, oh, Jesus, here we go. Woo, don't make me preach here now because I feel these goosebumps coming. Don't make me preach. Because the Empress is about abundance and fertility and nurturing and creativity. It is about like leaning into who she is and letting that expression come out, right? Like really um, being in alignment with herself because the Empress knows who she is. And if you look at her, I'm gonna come back over here, T. But look at this girl. Ain't not a single worry on her face. She chilling. She on that lounge. What they call it? What they call that thing? I don't know. Duvet? I don't know what it. Listen, I'm not a furniture person. She on that long thing that people have on the chair or whatever, where you just be lounging and you can see like grapes and stuff or whatever, somebody feeding her stuff because she's an empress. But you're not acting like one in a relationship. Chase lounge, there we go. You're not acting like one in a relationship. You forget that you are an empress. You forget that you are the shit. You forget that they actually asked you out. They asked you to be, of some kind of committed type of relationship. And you forget that shit. You start putting them up and forgetting who you are and changing on them to where almost anybody else could turn their head because everybody else will have some kind of autonomy to them. Whereas you have slipped into the role of being their maid, their mother, like all the stuff we complain about, you do. Exactly. You lose yourself. Go ahead, Eminem, go away. Okay. You're gonna lose yourself. And that is not what your spirit team, your angels, your guide, your ancestors want you to do. They want you to break ooh, that feels like a tradition. That feels like a tradition. That feels like some kind of generational curse of yours where a woman swallows her voice and forgets whoever the hell she is and who she's supposed to be because she's giving it up for what you call that thing. She's giving it up for a relationship. And that's when you change on a man or whoever you date. That's when you change on them and they don't like you no more because you're not the person they liked. Bloop. Okay. Does that make sense, Jessica? So, like I said, this would have been a yes card. It's trending to a no card. Um, and you can put it back to a yes card by remembering that you're a fucking empress. Okay. I don't know. I felt like you needed that kind of energy because it was like bubbling up and it was like, you forget who the hell you are. Stop doing that shit. Oh, damn, it's just coming. All right. You have to remember that. Like, you have to remember that about yourself. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, Lorena, where we at? You are so welcome, Jessica. Lorena, will me and my ex get back together? Okay, let me erase this for a second. Let me come back. Will Lorena and her ex get back together? Will Lorena and her ex get back together? Okay, I don't like that answer. I don't like the answer. I don't like that it's not really an answer. So, will Lorena and her ex get back together? Oh, don't. Are these hers? No. Okay. 49er girl, what's up, Callie? You up early? Will Lorena, or late, will Lorena and her ex get back together? Will Lorena and her ex? Okay. 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 Now, see, I had got a maybe. That's why I said I can't figure it out. You can't sleep. I can't sleep, baby. Oh, there's a song for everything. That's how y'all know my medicine just ran out. I got a song for everything. Okay. Yes, I take Adderall at night because guess what? I be up. Um, let's see. Okay, so what you just got is the Knight of Wands, right? So you got the Knight of Wands. This is it's taking charge. So there's some movement to this, right? So there's some movement. Oh, hello, fella. ADHD. What's up, Dolores? Okay, so there is some oh, Dolores, did you hear what I was saying then? I think I missed what you were saying. Anyway, so there's some movement to this, and there can be some movement to this. Hey, Kimmy. Kim, did you let me know. Did you or are you booking a fuller read? Because I want to make sure I put you ahead if you did, because those go all the way ahead because that's like some real energy. But anyway, so later. Okay, perfect. If you're talking about like a 1 hour reading, I only do those on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Um, but you'll see that under. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is about passion. So this is like super, super perfect. Okay, yes, you did get it. Okay, great. Um, so the Knight of Wands is about passion, right? So it says follow your passion and pursue your goals with fervor, right? And then it says, what actions can you take to move closer to your goals? So this is action, adventure, passion, impulsiveness, risk taking, risk taking. I'm trying to think of like what these words. Yeah, I think you get the calendar after you do it. So, but if you're talking about the 22 one, that's now. That would be like during the live. But it's the link. The link should say Flow Lance. It either says Flow Lance or it says Lean into the Spirit. It's one of them two links. But anyway, so I'm getting this risk taking. It feels like that's coming up for me. But I'm also getting like it says follow your passion and pursue your goals with fervor. That don't mean stalk this boy. So don't think that, or whoever, don't think that's what we're talking about. Um, but this is definitely a yes. This is a big yes. Uh, but what am I getting here? I'm getting Deshaun, that's my son's name too. I'm getting don't wait though, right? So will y'all get back together? This yes doesn't mean tomorrow. This yes doesn't even mean next week. This yes means yeah. So there could be circling back around the block. But in the meanwhile, what you need to be doing here is following your own passions. What you need to be doing here is, thank you, pursuing your goals. So in other words, in this breakup season, you need to be in your growing season. So when I'm gonna say when, since you know when y'all come back together again, I can't tell you when it's gonna be, right? I don't have time on here, and I can't tell you time, and so I'm getting that caution for you. Don't sit here and wait and say, "Oh, somebody said you coming back." No, 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 no. You need to be growing and going in the meantime. You need to be pursuing your goals, your dreams, your things in the meantime. Because when there is a circle back, you better not be in the same place. And I don't mean just physically, I mean mentally, emotionally, spiritually, period. Okay. So I don't know if that helps you. I hope it does. So it's saying, yeah, y'all get back, but it's not telling you when, and it's not telling you to sit still either. That's a card of movement. Does that make sense? Okay, it does. Okay, perfect. You're welcome. Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Okay. National Guard is on his way to Chicago. Listen, I'm not going to tell you what I just. I don't know if I said it or if I heard it. I cannot tell you what I just said. I'll say I said it. I ain't going to tell you what I just said. I would want to get kicked off of here. I don't want to get kicked off of here. I don't. Okay. Who are my other gifters? Don't ask me. All I know though is in Chicago. Chicago ain't the place you need to be. Because Chicago ain't finna stand for that BS after watching what happened with DC. Oh, you want it? You gonna get it. That's what I know. All right. I wouldn't play with. I wouldn't be playing with no dang on Chicago. What, you stupid? How you gonna fill the place with guns? Acting like they don't have none. What, you think they sold them all? Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Oh my God. Thank y'all so much for the love. I feel it. See, y'all making me wake up. It's 5:30. I have not been to sleep yet. Okay. What is your real name over here on the Tubi place? It like what's you got Die here, but what's your real name? And if I'm saying it wrong, you got to tell me how to say it right. Who am I missing? Vishali, are you still here? Vishali, are you still here? Acting like I don't got guns. What you think? I sold them all? Oh, that was my favorite song with Eminem and Dr. Dre. Do 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 do. I saw what you said, the great one. Let me tell you something. Y'all follow history? Y'all know history? Because Rome was big. And the reason why Rome fell is because Rome overextended itself. And you know what happened with Rome? Et tu, Brute, in the back, because somebody's britches got too big. Boop, 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 boop. Listen, these people over here trying to take a playbook from people whose countries fit into our states. We have 50 states. We have 330 million people. And right now, it's like people got punched in the nose, right? So they got stunned. They're like, oh, shoot, it hurt. I'm seeing stars. But guess what's going to happen? When them stars go away, you punched me in my face. What am I going to do then? Listen, if you're in my life, coming over here with that MAGA love, you're in the wrong place. Go on my profile. Go on my profile. You in the wrong place. Okay, so Jamila was one of my people. Okay, thank you, girl. You in the wrong place. You in the wrong place. All right, Jamila, is Eric committed to you? That's not how we ask that question. Please give me a question from your point of view, not someone who's not on here giving me permission to, So I need you to. Hey, Kim. So yeah, Jamila, ask that question from a different point of view, please. From you, okay? So everybody who is asking questions, don't ask me how somebody feels about you, how somebody, whatever the thing is. Don't ask me like from somebody else's energy, somebody else's point of view. You have to do it from you, like, because you're the one giving me permission. Is Morgan real? Is that like a real question? I don't know if that's a real question or not. I can't tell. Because, I just saw some foolishness in the comments. So I don't know if Morgan was that foolishness. I have no idea. So I don't know. I'm a little bit lost. So, okay. I know that's right. I don't do red hats. I'm a Gavin girl. Let me see. Where we at? Jamila, did you put your question? Okay. Well, my business. I mean, you can still ask about your relationship if you want to. I don't really like relationship questions, but you can still ask your relationship question, but it has to be from you. Like if you're saying, does Cody miss me? I'm not gonna answer that. But it would be, oh, hey, Jaleesa. Welcome to the Sub Life. Are you going to be here tomorrow? Oh, later today at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern, where I am answering the questions a little bit deeper. But what was I saying? Just ask it from a different point of view if that's what you want. But if you want the business one, I'll answer that one. Just tell me which one you want, and we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Do it. Do it. Sorry, I can't take another pill, so I'm just stuck. Okay, you're being real about Morgan. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Um, do you have a list by any chance, Erica? Because I have no idea where we are. I my list like is finished. I know I see you with Jamila and then Jaleesa. Who else who else gave okay, what else is on your list so I can write it down? Jaleesa. Okay, Kim. I feel like Kim, was I supposed to put you? Well, I don't know. Kim. Um what else you got? Let me see what Erica has. Jamila, did you put a new question? If you did, and I can't see the question, start doing that trick of doing like 2 words per comment so I can just read it together. Jupiter. And make sure I have y'all real's name, please. How do you become a gifter? Um, I don't see it. I mean, I can put the thing up here. Okay, so you want the business question. Will my business be successful? All right, cool. Hold on. I'm going to set a new goal. Oh my gosh. I'm having too much fun with y'all that it's giving me a headache. Okay, hold on. All right. Oh, I want a tiny tiny. We didn't make our goal with a tiny tiny last time, so we're gonna do that. If we make our goal, what am I gonna do? Ooh, if we make our goal, I might do a pendulum question. Let's see. I don't know. Okay. So Jamila, will my business be successful? Okay. Ooh, I got yes. Um, I don't like to tell y'all what I got first. I like to make sure. I like to make sure me and the cards are aligned. But I did get a yes. I got a nice yes, like my whole forehead lit up. Yes. So I got a yes. But let's see. Because I like to get a little bit more information. Oh, thank you. 50%. Oh my God. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So okay. Because I knew there was a caveat to it. So I got a yes, but I heard but. Okay. So you got a 4 of Wands. Ooh. Okay. You got a 4 of Wands, which would have been a yes card. This is like a fiery yes, like absolutely, it's gonna happen. So it's a yes card, and it says celebrate your accomplishments and share your joy with others. How can you celebrate and share your success with those around you? So this was like, yeah, your business is gonna be successful. You see, it's popping up the words that we're talking about. So like, this is definitely your card. However, girl, you got this in reverse. So that means it's gonna trend towards the no because and this is the way that you could stop it. This is the way you can come with that change, right? Let me put these cards down. Because in the reverse it says your keywords here are disharmony, delayed celebration, okay? Delayed is not denied. Remember that. Delayed celebration, unstable home life. And honestly, this is the word these are the words that actually jumped out to me, right? Is the unstable home life. Why? Because you don't need to allow yourself to get distracted. That's where I feel your no comes in, is when you start letting life lead instead of following the path with faith and with focus. Okay? So you can't let life lead. Can you take a moment? Can you take a pause? Can you take a breath? Absolutely. That is like perfect for you to do. Take that pause, take that breath. Oh, thank you. Ooh, thank you for the tiny dinies. Oh my God. Don't tell me we're going to actually get that goal. Um, so, and oh, the other part that's like really picking out, and you got to let me know, Jamila, if I'm like in this place for you. Um, the other part of this is lack of community. So these are the two things that we have. going on that I feel like helps you trend towards the no is that part, is like letting life get in the way. Life gonna life, but you can't let that part lead. And then the other part of it is lack of community. So what you need to do to ensure your own success is to get in community with people, is to get into uh, uh, um, not just people. It's got to be people with similar goals, right? Similar goals of working on their business, finding other means of what's the word? Income, and those type of things. So you have to get in an entrepreneurial type of community. One, that'll help you. And I'm going to recommend for you, if you are on Facebook, um, look up traffic, sales, and profit. Okay, look up traffic, sales, and profit. That's a community full of Black business people, um, but quite a few of them are very, very helpful. Okay. Um, oh yes, let's put that down, thing here too. The other thing too is if you're not on Facebook, they are on that thing called School. Skool is an app as well as a website. So you can go on School and you can still look up traffic, sales, and profit if you are anti-meta. I'm pretty much anti-meta for the most part, but I do have um, the ability to go online and do that. So if you're anti-meta, then you can go on School. It's just and then there they have a lot of their teachings and learnings and stuff like that. So that's a really good group. This is majorly for um, Black entrepreneurs. Like that's really their focus. Other people have joined the group. Other people have joined their other things, but that is they're about uplifting and opening the door and showing the way to different places. So that's like one type of group. Hey, Fishhook. That's one type of group that you can look into that could be very helpful to you. The other thing is there's something called, excuse me, there's something called SCORE, and that tends to be not other entrepreneurs, that tends to be very successful business people who mentor people for free. Okay, so that's called SCORE. You'll have to look up SCORE Mentor or something like that, like Google that and see if that comes up for you. And they have them in different places, in different neighborhoods, in different cities. But those are two big things for you. Is like you have to be in community, and when you're in community, that helps you when life is. See, I'm getting goosebumps. That helps you when life happens, right? Because you would be in community. And so community will be around you and helping you keep going even when there's life things. Um, but the other thing is like don't quit on you. That's the biggest part is don't quit on you. Don't quit on you. Keep going until you get community. You know, just understand you're going to be successful if you work it. And the other thing too, I just heard for this when I said if you work it is don't overwork it. You are not trying to create um, a slave ship for yourself. Okay, so work smart. All righty. Where are we at? We're on Kim. Okay. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, I forgot to check with you. Jamila, does that make sense for you? Bedrock. Tweezed. Okay. All right. So if you are a gifter, Erica will have your name for me. We at 2 hours. All right. So I think the most I'm gonna do is 1 more hour, most max. And then we'll keep it going. So did I miss you, Jaleesa? I thought I answered you. I didn't answer you? Who was I just answering? Oh, I was just answering Jamila. Oh my gosh. Okay, Jaleesa. Will I end up okay. Will I end up in a relationship with Sebastian? Okay. I have to reset. Will Jalissa? Is it Jalissa or Jalisa? One or two? Jalissa or Jalisa? Jupiter, I have you after Kim too. Okay, Jalisa. Okay, so Jalisa. Now, will I end up in a relationship with Sebastian? Will Jalisa end up in a relationship? Okay, hold on. All right, got my answer. Will Jalisa end up in a relationship with Sebastian? Will Jalisa? Okay. All right. I did hear a no. Okay. All right. So, but you got a yes that trends no. So that's like how this card pops out for you. Is it is a yes card that trends no. And what does that mean by trending? Is because there's something in the way, and we're going to talk about what that something is. Um, when it comes down to, I have Kim next. I didn't do Kim yet. I have Kim next. Um, so is Kim after Jupiter? Okay, so I have so this is the Knight of Cups. Now this is the knight that's stagnant. All the other knights, I don't know if you've seen them as we were doing the readings, but all the other knights are like charge, like they're like move ahead. You know, they have action to them. The Knight of Cups, because cups is emotions, right? So the Knight of Cups, oh, I'm getting goosebumps. All right, so the Knight of Cups is standing. It's stagnant. It's like it's waiting for something to happen or something to come to it. So the phrase here is love is the bridge between you and everything. A romantic offer is coming your way. So this would have been the answer to what you're asking, right? It says, is there a potential for a romantic relationship or a creative project? I love when these cards like we hit and like they really hit. So but you got it in the reverse. And in the reverse is emotional manipulation. In the reverse is moodiness. In the reverse is instability. And so I'm trying to pick up who that is as far as like where that's coming from. How did you ask your question? Because that's going to give me an understanding. How did you ask your question? Um, your question was how did you? I just saw it. How did you ask your question? Um, it was before this, before that, before this, before that. Because it feels a little bit on your side, and I want to make sure what I picked up. I don't know where your question went. Like it went that fast. Oh, she pinned it. Thank you. Oh, and it's gone. Okay, hold on. Will I end up in a relationship with Sebastian? Okay, thank you. So I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting emotional manipulation, moodiness, and instability. Um, oh man, that's not what I'm getting. That's what's on the card. But what I'm getting is I'm feeling a little bit of this manipulation coming from your end, your angle, and that's not going to get you the relationship. Because if Sebastian feels like he's being played, he's being manipulated, he's being targeted, he's being hunted, it's going to be a no for him, dog. Like for real. So what you need to do is, if this is really something you want to pursue, uh, let me change that word because it's not about pursuit. And that's the thing. It's not about pursuit. It's about you being open and available to something happening between you two. Okay. So this is saying, don't you go out of your way to do X, Y, and Z to try to look at me, because you don't want to do that. That's going to go, damn, she's annoying. Man, she get on my nerves. Dog, she hit every time you know what I mean? So now you're going to become a nuisance, and that's going to be a hindrance to what is possible for you. Okay. So it's not to say he wouldn't like you, but it could be at that point, it's like, she's too annoying right now. Like she's, no. Okay, you understand. All right, perfect. Because like that's what I'm getting. I'm getting the emotional manipulation is actually coming from your end. And so it's like chill, relax, be in your place of I got a cup, You can fill it up, bartender. You know, like you can fill it up, but I'll be over here because I'm not going to run you down. I'm not going to get in your way. Um, so is there potential? Yeah, but if you start playing them games with him, it's gonna be like, nah, I'm good. Cause I sorry, cause I feel like he's been through that already. Like he's already had somebody who manipulated him, and all you're gonna do is remind him of her. Yeah, there's a couple of hers to that statement. I feel like mom is in that too. You know, so feeling like manipulated, feeling like the emotions are played with, feeling like yeah. So yeah. So you don't, yeah. Of course, you got to get out your head. Listen, if your intuition is saying he's digging you, then cool. Keep being more you. Like, don't be nobody else. Don't change. You know, that's it. You know, you can do our natural woman man hunting flirty thing where you know you're walking out the door and you make sure you swish a little more so he can see that swish as he watch you walk out the door. Like, yeah, you can do that because that's natural. If y'all don't believe me, they literally did a study of it. It's like they'll record women working out on a treadmill or whatever, running, working out, whatever. And when there's no men around, the women just, like they getting it in. And the minute a man comes in, and they don't even have to like the man, it's just the presence of a man. All of a sudden, that little workout become a little more swishy. It's natural. We are animals at the end of the day. So we are animals at the end of the day. All right. So I'm glad that's helping. All right. So Kim, I am being honest about Morgan. Okay, good. And understanding correctly, it is him. Okay. Ask the question exactly so that I know what it is. And make sure when you ask that question, it's from your point of view and it's what you're actually asking. Don't ask some generic shit. Be very clear. So re-ask it for me, please. Okay. So we need to go while she's doing that. Did I do one? Nope. Oh my god! Like y'all really got me all the tiny tinies. Oh my god. Okay, what can I do for y'all? I didn't get that one earlier, so I'm happy. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What can I do for y'all? What do y'all want? I'll do it for like the next 3 readings. What do y'all want? Tell me. So I'm gonna put one of these. One of these. So whoever gets it first will get a fuller reading. So I'm gonna put that. I just want one because I'm not doing 2 full readings. All right. There we go. So that's just one. I'm only doing one. Oh shit. Who did that? Girl, all right. Um, okay, Lakeisha. Is it Lakeisha? I can't see who did that. You are being filtered out, Danelle. I just saw that. Yep, you surely are. You are. I just saw that. That part went gray. So maybe you're not now. Did I ungrade you? Okay. Yeah, Keisha. Okay, cool. All right. So Keisha, I'm gonna I already have Kim and Jupiter to do. So right after that, we'll do you, and then you get a fuller read question. Yay! All right. Damn, you were fast. I appreciate that though. So Keisha, if you could, yeah, but Keisha is gonna jump that because she's getting the fuller read. So we're gonna get that out the way. Danella, try the trick, the two words per comment trick. Try that and see if that would get you in. Maybe that'll allow you to type it. But anyway, I am on Kim, so I'm waiting for Kim to reword her question. Kim, did you reword yet? I don't understand real. Like, I don't understand what is Morgan real. I don't understand what that means. So I don't know how I would be focusing my energy. So I don't really understand that. What exactly are you asking? Like, what do you want? Um, the thing about a general is, I mean, we could try it. I mean, I've done those, but he, a person with that name. But what are you asking though? Morgan. Okay. What are you asking? Do you fear like you're being catfished or something? Or is it like, what are you asking? Like, is he being sincere in pursuit of you? Like, I'm not sure where that question goes. That's what I want to know. You said yes, but I asked two questions, so I don't know what we're talking about. Is he a real person? So you feel like you're being catfished? Let's be clear. Are you feeling like you're being catfished, possibly? Okay. All right. So that's a good one. Okay. I got my answer. Let's see what it says. Is Morgan a real person? Is that a real person? Is Kim talking to a real person? Oh, she's talking to Morgan. Is Kim having a conversation with a real person named Morgan? I'm trying this question out. Hold on. Is Kim having a real question? Is Kim really talking to a person named Morgan? Is it hers? No. Is it hers? No. Is Kim really talking to a person? Is that hers? Yes. Yes? That don't answer the damn question. I mean, it says yes, but that doesn't answer the question. Is that her card? Okay. If that's her card, give me another yes. If not, okay. Oh, well, shit. It was your question. I mean, your card, but it don't make no fucking sense. Okay, hold on. Sorry. That don't make sense. Okay, so this is what we got. And it don't make sense to me. That's why I'm like, wait. Oh, what? All right. So it says this is the Ten of Cups, and Ten of Cups is like a really good card. It's a yes, and it says you have achieved all success and happiness in your life. Enjoy the moment. Will there be happiness and harmony in personal relationships? That's the question, ain't it? Joy, harmony, fulfillment, happy family life. Okay. Okay. Let me ask you a question. You said yes. I'm trying to understand what your yes goes to. My question to you is, oh, okay. I'm kind of feeling some goosebumps here coming up my legs. So let me think about this. My question to you is, sorry, why are you questioning his ability to be real? Like, why? Well, let me question. Okay, so there we go. Um, this is about you. Okay, sorry, this is about you then, because this part right here jumped out at me like big time, and it was you have achieved all success and happiness in your life. Enjoy the moment. It's the enjoy the moment. So for me, it's like it brought up questions and wait, why is she questioning whether or not Morgan is real? Is it that there has been like so much crap that it's hard for her to believe something is true? Like something good could be true for her? Like that's what I'm like, is that where we're leaning to with this? Is like, okay. So um relax. Like basically relax. relax, you know. Because let me tell you this, even if this person wasn't real, if you're not sending them any money, have fun. You know, like you could call it practice. Um, because real is coming. Hold on. Like real is coming, right? So even like I'm actually like seeing behind this person. Um, so he does feel like practice in the first place because real is coming. And you got, why am I seeing behind him though? Yeah, I'm seeing like I'm literally seeing like behind him to a different person. Um, so what I want to tell you here is relax. Like seriously, enjoy the moment. Enjoy being pursued. Enjoy being treated as a woman. Um enjoy dreaming. Like literally I feel like you don't even let yourself dream. I'm feeling like you don't even like you don't dare to do it. Like you don't even dare to say I can have this. I can be happy. I can have whatever family looks like for me in that next level. I can not have to worry about what's behind me, my past, the words people have spoken over me, the words I've spoken over myself. I can stop fighting. And this feels like that's where you need to rest. You need to rest. Oh, Jesus, girl. Yes, you do. You need to rest. You need to stop fighting. Like, I'm going to say it this way because I don't know your whole life, but I'm going to say it this way. The fight's actually over. Like, literally, look at the shit that you've accomplished and enjoy that. You know, like, look at everything that you've accomplished, everything that you've overcome, everything that you've become that other people said that you would not be. Like, I feel like there's just so much of the negativity that you're spouting onto yourself is someone else's words, someone else's energy, and you need to let that shit go. Like word for real. I was gonna say word is bond, G. Like you really need to let that go. Like you need to rest. Give them back their energy. Allow yourself to rest in your now, in your accomplishments. Allow yourself to look at your shit and go, I actually did that. Yeah, thank you. I'm the shit, pop my collar. It's okay. That's not called not being humble. That's called appreciating the warrior that you've had to be so you can now be in this rest mode. You need to enjoy life more. I just literally saw like mimosas. I don't know if you drink them. I don't drink bellinis, so I didn't bring that word up. But I literally saw the champagne flute, right? And I saw not performance, not you just hanging out with the girls and ching ching, you know, because it's a girls' day. I saw a relaxed arm and I felt relaxed energy. You need to rest. You need to treat you. You need to enjoy your time. And it's not about Morgan. That's what I need you to know. It's not about Morgan at all. This question was never about Morgan. It is about your inability to trust the fact that you are in a rest period and you're allowed to have it. Girl, you are allowed. Look at this card. Look, I need you to look at this. Look at this card. Do you see that? That is joy. That is happiness. That's a rainbow. And you know what rainbows mean? Promises fulfilled. Okay? And I feel like you're going to be getting that symbology a lot. Whenever you see that rainbow, that is promises fulfilled. And I think you're going to be seeing a lot of those in the next I want to say a few days. Um next you're going to be seeing it, and just use them as nudges, right? Like, okay, I'm on track. Okay, I'm aligned. Okay, I can rest. Okay, okay, I've got through the storm. Okay, that's what it feels like. Okay, ooh, girl, you allowed to have everything that you desire, but you need to allow yourself to desire it first. Write that shit down. Like when you do a real vision board, it needs to be, I can have this board. I want this. This is mine. I'm going to get it. And then you allow yourself to attract it. You allow yourself to be soft and to rest and to let it come to you. This is your season of rest. You can stop fighting now. You can stop fighting now. Even in the midst of all the shit that we got going on, you are allowed to stop fighting because that's not your problem. That's theirs. Okay. Woo! You got me like full of stuff. Oh, child, made me cry. Look at my eyes. I'm sorry. I feel like you. I feel like there's okay. Virtual hug because you need one, right? You need like, oh God, hugs are like the worst things ever. Let me tell you that. Why are hugs the worst thing ever? When you are a person who has had to stand on your own, who has had to keep your back straight all the time on your own. When you are the person who has to be the beacon, the light, the lighthouse, all of that shit. When you give someone a hug, it's like a transference of energy and they're saying, rest, I got you. And that's the worst shit you can ever have. Like if you are a strong person, because I'm giving it quotes because the strongest people are the most fragile. When you are a strong person, having someone's strength, like even for a moment, it will break you. It will break you. It will break you. It will break you. That's why I don't hug people. Or that's why I didn't hug people. Now I found somebody I can hug, and that energy exchange, it's like that hug is literally saying, I got you. And it's so beautiful. And you will find it. You will find it. Even if it isn't Morgan. Because I see somebody behind Morgan. So even if it isn't Morgan. And I'm going to tell you, be open. Because it might not be who you think it would be anyway. Be open. I just saw that, okay? All right, I'm sorry. We going along. Jupiter, I just shot and I meant to be together in the future. We just started conversing again. You know the future is just tomorrow, right? I'm just saying. Uh, oh, there is someone. Do tell. Listen, line them up. Line them up. Girl, you need to be in playtime. Line them up. Oh, I just got, what's that? What's that? Was it a song? Can you match my, oh my God. I think it was on TikTok or something. Can you match my flow? Can you match my something? I can't think of what it was, but that's what you're looking for. They need to understand your strength is not a weakness. It's not, they need to see through your strength. And when you get that, oh my God. Girl, even the sex would be good. Oh, sorry. But I ain't see it, but I felt it, okay? All right. Let's see. And Deshaun and I meant to be together in the future. We belong together. Girl, don't blush. Let's see. Deshaun. It's so weird saying Deshaun because that's my son's name. I was supposed to be on the road today, surprising him for his birthday. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'll be able to do it. It's a 5-hour drive. It's Deshaun. It's so weird saying his name. What I'm doing right now, this is free. I mean, it wasn't supposed to go that deep, but I got led to take it that deep. But just, yes, no questions. Those are free. Mini, that's right there. And to get that, you would go up there and find it in the link. Okay. Oh, Jesus, girl, you got tears in my eyes. I felt all that. Anyway, where am I? Oh, duh, it's up there. Deshaun and I meant to. It's Deshaun and Jupiter. Okay. We just started conversing again. Okay. I'm trying to get a better question out of that. Because like I said, the future's tomorrow. I mean, the future's in the next minute. So it's not really that. Let's do this. Will Deshaun and Jupiter take their conversation beyond conversation? Will Deshaun and Jupiter's conversation go beyond conversation? Okay, I got my answer, I think. Will Deshaun and Jupiter's conversation go beyond conversation? What was that? Is that hers? No. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, I don't want that. I want to be loved by you as you. Nobody else will do. I want to be loved by you. Boop, boop, de boop. How about that? Oh, I can't show it to you. Because this card is. Oh, I see it, Danella. This card is naked. So I can't show naked. Hold on. Let me see what I can do here. Naked. Jerk. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully that is it. So this is the Lover's card. Okay. Thank you. Welcome to the fan club, baby. So, Jupiter, this is the Lover's card. And so it is a yes. Do you see that yes? It's like yes, girl, yes. Okay. But let's see. Oh, it is morning. It's still night for me. It says here, yes. Okay. This right here. On you. It says, love is not about possession. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Okay? Estrella, you don't fall. Okay? Damn. I can't understand the hate people give. God. Ooh. Do not fall for the healing. Do not fall for the positive words about where to take your life. Do not fall for somebody speaking into you. Do not fall for it. Yes, but you got the Lover's card. And it says love is not about possession. And that just jumped out to me for you. Love is not about possession. Please remember that. Okay? Thank you so much, Erica. Because I'm like, bit. Okay. Like, can you imagine waking up this early in the morning to spray hate? Damn. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Okay. You're welcome so much, Kim. I hope you take all of that, and work on taking all of that. Woo! Listen, see, this was a strong moment. I just felt that virtual hug just then. I was like, oh, okay. I will tell you, Kim, by the way, that these things are recorded and they go straight to the to be place. So if you need to have that word re-spoken into you, that was like 2 hours and 10 minutes in, okay, for today. If you need to like rehear it. Let's see. So it says, what decisions do you need to make about love and relationship? Okay. So it says love, harmony, relationships, choices, partnerships, unions. So this feels like a good thing, right? Because you're asking, like, I forgot how you worded it. You asked, but I think I changed the wording. You asked, Lord Jesus, where is it? You asked, you asked, you asked. What did you ask? Ask, 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 ask. I don't know. Password. Okay, stop. Um, okay, so you said, okay. So I changed it, and I forgot how I changed it. I changed it to, oh, will you take your conversation beyond conversation? And so yes, you will. But again, it's like that. Love is not a possession. It's not about possession. Ooh, it feels like both ways. It feels like both ways. It feels like definitely both ways. Like y'all, you don't own me. Okay, so you don't own him. He doesn't own you. You are both people coming together. That type of thing. So you need to remember that when you get into a relationship, don't switch, don't change, don't become some damn police. Where you was at, what you was doing, who you were talking to. Like that is not what you are to be doing, and vice versa. Right. So this is about learning how to respect boundaries, learning how to respect autonomy, learning how to respect each other for being full human beings. Okay. So that part is going to be very important because as you said, you just started conversing again. And so this is something that you need to learn for for this go round. Okay? So it's check the jealousy. There should not be any jealousy entering into this because if you're both choosing to speak to each other again, if you're choosing it, because it says choices, if you are choosing it, then respect your choice. Respect 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 the choice and understand that this is deliberate. This is not involuntary. This is actually happening and you know who you used to be and so now you're learning who you are. Does that make sense? I hope this is making sense. Let me know if this is making sense because it's oh ooh, yes, and don't allow I wish I could show it to you. um Yeah, yeah. If he's not single, he'll be single soon. I mean, like that's what I just got. If he's not single, he'll be single soon, and that's fine. It's actually fine if he's dating someone else. Like it really is, because when the choice is made, then he's made the choice fully. You know what I mean? Like it means I made a choice knowing what else was out. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's like um It's like not knowing where you want to eat, right? We're going to use this example. Let's see if this example actually works. It's like not knowing where you want to eat. And then someone goes, let's just go to such and such place, right? You know, like, let's go to Texas. Texas Roadhouse Grill. And you get there and you're like, oh, yeah, this ain't it. What I really wanted was. And now you know what you actually want. You get what I'm saying? So it's okay. It is absolutely okay. But I'm gonna tell you is he's if he's not, he is. If that makes sense. If he's not, he is. Like he will be when it's your turn. Not turn, time. When it's your time. Just so again, even if he's talking to somebody, this is not your possession. Bye, Kim. Did I answer you? Yes, I did. Okay. This is not your possession. He's not your possession. So even if he's talking to someone right now, that's perfectly okay. That's perfectly fine. But given that y'all have been there, done that, it should be more cautious. More cautious. Like, can I trust that this is something? And so respect that. Respect the time, respect the slowness. Just understand that y'all do have an opportunity to get back together. Don't you change up. I know that. Don't you change up. Don't you become some time watchers and like don't do that. Don't do it. It don't feel good to you or them. To always be jealous all the time, girl, that shit don't feel good. You can't sleep. You up at 4 o'clock in the morning, wondering where he the hell at, and he could have just fell asleep at a homeboy house because they weren't working out. I don't know. I don't believe in making excuses for people, but I also don't believe in making people carry the sins of other people. We never got past the talking phase before. Okay, so again, don't change up. You know, be you. grow, learn them. No expectations. How about that? No expectations. All right, where we at? Keisha. No expectations. No expectations. Keisha, and then we're gonna yeah, Keisha is my fuller read. No expectations. Keisha, what's your question? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me please do Donella because they have been lost in the comment thread. Can we post that question? Can we pin that question? Y'all, I got 25 more minutes, and most of that is about to be eaten up with Keisha's reading. Okay, Donella, will I have a chance to reconcile with Jeremiah? Okay, I don't think that counts because, yeah, I don't think that counts because I just started. Will Donella have a chance to reconcile with Jeremiah? Will Donella have a chance? Okay, will Donella have a chance to? Are we talking romantically? Are you trying to reconcile romantically? Or are you just trying to be friends again? Like, just have a relationship? Hello. Romantically. Okay. So, will Donella. Oh, fuck. I lost his name. Sorry. What is his name? Thank you so much. All right. So, what was the name? I lost it. Okay. Jeremiah. Okay. Thank you. Will Donella. Oh, gosh. You got my head like lighting up. Will Donella have a chance to reconcile romantically with Jeremiah? Let's get it on. All right. Okay. Will she? Will she? Will she? Will she have a chance? How about will they? I don't do pregnancy questions. Will Donella? Okay. Is that her card? Mm-hmm. All right, let's look at it. So this is King of Wands. All right, so this is the King of Wands. And for King of Wands, this is what we got. So King of Wands is a yes card, but again, it's trending towards no. Don't tell me to sing it because I will bleed your ears. Okay, so this is a yes card trending towards no, and let's see why it is. Okay, so as a King of Wands, again, wands are about passion and stuff like that. So it says you're a natural born leader with a vision for the future. How can you use your vision and leadership skills to achieve your goals? That is like the theme of it. But here's what's happening. We have a lack of vision. And this card actually feels like this is about him. So there's a lack of vision, a lack of leadership, overbearing, arrogance, impulsiveness. What I'm getting the most out of this kind of is that lack of vision. I'm getting that there isn't. I don't know if it's that he doesn't see himself with you in the future. I don't think that's really it. I feel like he's actually lost. That is what I'm actually feeling here, is that he is actually lost. Um, like where he want to go, what he wants to do, what kind of life he wants to lead, what would be the smartest thing for him to do. Like this feels like there's some kind of loss there. Even with a new girlfriend, like there's still a sense of loss here. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? So, um, like I said, like even with a new girlfriend, that just feels like, like a next step thing. I'm not saying it's not going to go anywhere. I'm not. So I'm not trying to give you hopium in that way. Um, but what I'm saying is this period in his life doesn't feel like he has direction. It doesn't feel like he has direction. It feels like he's still trying to figure things out. So as far as like, will y'all get back together? Like, will you even have a chance at it? Like I said, it would have been a yes card, but it's leaning more. Yeah, I know, but it's leaning more towards a no, right? Because again, exactly. Okay, I'm sorry, talking to myself. Because my eyes landed on the impulsiveness again, and so it's like he just blurted out and asked her, like he just asked her to be his girlfriend, and it's not even like I'm not even getting there that there was thought behind it. I didn't mean to jump into his head with that, but I don't feel like there was even thought into it. It's like he stumbled into another relationship. So it's a weird thing of let me put it this way. Don't worry about him. Like that's not, excuse me, that's not when somebody is that lost out there, um, that's not for you to take on as your own burden. Men are not projects. And I feel like I had to say that to you. Men are not projects. Okay. So, and if you find a man who is a project, then he is also going to be your prison. Men are not projects. And so, like, the greatest thing that I can tell you here is worry about yourself because he's just way too lost. Um, will there be a chance? I don't know. Like I said, it just feels like he's moving into things. Okay, it was only 2 days of talking. That's cool. But you don't want him back. Like, you don't want him to leave the girlfriend and come back with you because now you wishy washy as hell. That means you don't really know what you want. You don't want that. I'm telling you, you don't want that, right? Because that means that y'all could be sitting there ping ponging this boy or this man or whatever, and he started talking to her while he's with you. And then he's like, you know what? I did make a bad mistake. And then he goes there. Like, you don't want that. You want somebody who's sure of what they want, where they are, where they're going. Does that make any sense to you? Because I don't know if I'm making any sense. It just feels, well, I do. I do know that I'm making sense. I feel, see, that's why I got it. You don't want that. Like, stop. You can put a stop to it. You can put a stop to it. You can put a stop to it. You deserve better. Oh God, don't make me cry. Fuck. Girl, I need you to go in the mirror and tell yourself, I deserve better. I deserve better. I deserve better. You deserve better. You deserve somebody who knows what they want, but you also deserve, you gotta find you. You gotta find you first. That's what I'm getting here. Is you have got to find you first. You have to know you so that you can put the boundaries around you. And if you know how to love yourself, then you won't let somebody else treat you like this. Because he will call you again. Like he really, like, you're talking. He will call you again. And you need to be going, okay, you know what? What you should probably do is take your girlfriend out. That way y'all can get to know each other better. Like, push him away because you deserve like, you literally, like, oh my God, you deserve, like, I'm I'm this isn't coming from me. Okay. I feel like you got a feisty little woman in your lineage. You got a feisty little woman because this isn't coming from me. Is you deserve better. Like, this is what I'm getting, and this is how I'm feeling, and this is what's coming here. Because I don't do this. You deserve better. Like you deserve better. Stop. This feels generational too. Stop accepting less than you deserve. God, what's with this closed fist? Like, she feels like she's. You deserve better, and you really need to take your ass in front of that mirror for real and say, I deserve better. Your grandma, that's what you, because I just see this feisty little woman. Like, you deserve better. Like, stop this shit. Oh my God. Oh, lady. Okay. Don't make her come out and get you. I'll be just like on Ghost when what's her name? Whoopi Goldberg really channels the homeboy. Oh, okay. That sound like her. Listen, like I really feel like I don't feel possessed. Let me put it that way. But I just feel like, and I have to make sure to shake my bracelet because it feels like you need to hear that. So it's like you deserve better. It's so weird. I like it though. She's feisty. Girl, oh, that hurt my shoulder. She's a little feisty. And I see like this little skinny ass arm. You deserve better. Okay. Exactly. But yeah, but in order for it to find you, you gotta find you. Period. Period point blank. Find yourself. Find yourself. Okay? That is that's T. That's T. Clock it. Your grandma done said, get your ass out of it. Girl, if you don't I feel like throwing a shoe at you. Like you know one of the little cheap ass shoes, like the little plastic white thing, and it's hard if somebody smack you with it. I feel like throwing it at you. Oh, she was the best. I bet. I bet. She had to jump in here because you're not listening. You're not listening. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. Next time he call you, you better imagine your grandma standing right by you because I bet she was. I bet you she was. And if your grandma's standing there, you can't be like, "Yeah, baby, I miss you too." Your grandma probably looking at you like, "What?" You better. I'm getting goosebumps. I think she did. What? I know. I know. I know this heifer. I know this heifer ain't just. Oh Lord. Hello. Hi, Dr. Rao. Thank you for joining. Hey, boss. All right. So, oh, Jesus. Nostalgia, childhood, and generosity. So that's memories. Memories coming back. And again, the best way to predict your future is to create it. Love and reconciliation is on the horizon. Um, and and you gotta connect with you. You gotta get with you. All right. So, who was that? That was Danella. Keisha, are you ready, girl? What's your question? Let's bring out the big boys. I love these guys. Oh man, I forgot to all right, Keisha, drop your question, please. Y'all, I love these cards so damn much. Not these cards. Well, I like these cards too, but I don't ever feel drawn to read those right now. One, because I'm not 100% on tarot, not yet. That's why I use the beginner cards. But these babies, ooh, these babies are good. Let's see. I got see that ended up taking 10 minutes. I got 13 minutes left, and then we're gonna get off. So I can get a little bit of sleep before. So I have a subscriber only reading at 6 o'clock this evening. So if you are a subscriber, you will be able to get a better reading. Not better, like more than a yes no. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. I have tears because she is funny. Okie dokies. What are we going to do? I don't know. Let's go back to. I'm making so much noise. Let's go back to. I feel like this would be a good one just because. Well, actually, let's do this. All right. These are all pennies. You know, these things take a penny. All right. So where is Keisha's? Okay. Oh, general. Okay. Um, let's see. I guess I do prefer a direction just because it like helps me with understanding what comes out. But let's see. Ooh. All right. So Keisha, what does Keisha? All right. I already heard that, by the way. I already heard love. So many things I got to tell you. All right. So here we go. Um. All right. So. Okay. Okay. All right. What can you tell me about Keisha and her love life? What you want to tell her? Is it about love life? Okay. How about you direct us? Where are we going? What do you want to talk to? What does Keisha need to know? 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 What does Keisha? Do I start reading, or do you got? Are you gonna give me? I'm gonna get you another one. Okay. Oh, okay. What does Keisha need to know? 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 Hey. Okay, stop. Sorry, I'm running out of medicine. I mean, not running out. I am out of medicine. Let's see. What does Keisha need to know? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? Okay, one. I just heard it's gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. What does Keisha need to know? Everything is gonna be all right. What does she need to know? What does this mean? What does she need to know? What does she need to? Oh Lord, what does she need to know about love? No, it's not even about love. What is it about? What does she need to know? What is this? Oh, okay. I'm gonna show you your cards in just a second. All right, talk to me about that. Talk to me. Ooh, yes. All right, let's see. What else we got? Like lovers do. Okay. All right. So then, if that's okay, then what's next? What's next after that? Because if that's okay, wait, nope, too many cards. Just give me the next card. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? Oh Jesus, you got my third eye like really doing some stuff. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? Are you gonna tell me, or should I start reading first? Start reading first. Got it. Hold on. All right, so let's talk about these first three. No, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing when that happens. It's just like I'm really tapped in. It's like there's a message that really has to come out. So let's take a look at this. So first card here is, sorry, I was waiting for the camera to adjust. So first card here is Oshun of Wavering Love. I love these cards. These are my favorite cards. They tell so much story. So Oshun of Wavering Love. So I need to show it to you upright because otherwise it looks like a hot mess. I need to show it to you upright, and then we're going to talk about why it was in the reverse. So upright, if you notice this, like I listen. Okay, I know to be placed. I will show you this card in just a second, but I need to zoom in for her real quick. If you look at this card, like, yo, card is gorgeous. So you see this woman, this is you. You see the reflection, this is you. But you see that she's also with someone who is reflecting her back to her. So, girl, you are in need of this. You are in need of this. You are in need of unwavering love. You are in need of someone who will see you and not try to change you. But at the same time, you gotta know you. You gotta be able to look in the mirror and embrace you too. And you have to be very selective, very, very selective, that you're not falling in love too easy because things look initially great. Um, like, I don't know if you've ever read Shakespeare. This is the first time this came to me when I seen this. But if you notice, these are moons, right? These are the different phases of the moon. There's a line in Shakespeare when, yes, I was a literature teacher. Okay, there's a line in Shakespeare when Romeo and Juliet like pretty much first met, and so he's like at the the famous Romeo, that balcony scene. There's a part where he's talking about I love you, right? I love you. You are more precious than the moon. I don't have it memorized, y'all. I was never in the play. I just read it over and over again. But he's like, you're like the queen moon, blah 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 blah. If you know the words, right? So one of the things I love taking Shakespeare as a class by itself because a person who does all this flowery language to win you over, who's not worried about who you really are, your character, who you are inside, what you actually want out of life, who is really just there to be there, you know, no, that's not what I'm getting. It's not just to be there. Who's there to shape you and mold you into what he thinks a wife is supposed to be. You got to be careful for him, of him, right? So he's going to tell you what he needs to tell you because you are a prize. Like you would look good on his arm, whatever, whatever, whatever. But in doing that, it would honestly be like a trap because what he will be trying to do is change you. You need to look past him, like literally. Oh, you talking sweet. Oh, that's nice. Move. Because there's someone behind you. There's my Russell Wilson, let's say, who is not going to be as inconstant as the moon. That's the line in Shakespeare. Because Juliet, even for her 13-year-old self, was, don't be comparing me to the moon. Don't be waxing all this beautiful speech talking about you love me. Da, 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 da. Like, we just met. How you love me? She's like, are you so fickle that you just change like the moon? So you don't want that. You don't want somebody who just changes like the moon, but you want somebody who's there for every cycle of the moon. Okay? And in order for that to be the thing there, is he's got to love you at every cycle of your moon. And you know what I mean. That's all the different cycle, 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 cycle. You know what I mean? Like he's got to love all of that about you. But you also got to love that about yourself. You also got to be able to look into the mirror and love that about yourself. So the Oshun of unwavering love is about unconditional love. This is what you need. You need love that's not attached to transaction. You need love that's not attached to I am only valuable if I'm doing for you. I am only valuable if there's something there that you want from me, instead of I am valuable just for being me. You need the latter. You keep getting the former, right? And that's family too. And that's some family shit that got to heal as well. You got to stop performing for love, okay? Whew, shit. Yes. Okay. um, but then there's also that compassion and that selflessness. So you also need a person who's going to show up with no expectation, right? Just because you needed it. But at the same time, that's got to be you too, right? So this is friendships also. I got that. Listen, you got a lot of relationships that need to go through the processor if it hasn't already. You got a lot of relationships that need to go through the wood chipper if it hasn't already. And I'm telling you, if it hasn't already happened, you need to be doing this voluntarily. Because what you're not doing voluntarily is going to be done involuntarily. You don't want that season. I've been through it. Okay, you have. Okay, baby. That is like not the game, not the game. All right. So that's okay. Like, like it cost you tears and what have you, but that's okay. Like even like family relationships and stuff. One of the things that's going to help, and it's not really for forgiveness, it is going to be about release. Okay. Please understand, y'all, forgiveness and release are two different things. It's just two different things. Like people be forcing themselves to forgive. That's not what you need to do. You need to do like them Southerners say, bless and release. You're never going to change. I'm going to stop expecting you to change. Bless and release. Okay. Um, so, um, so this is what now, right? So we're getting into the what now. This is, and I've never seen this card. I think except like the one time of shuffling, but I don't even remember seeing it while I was shuffling. Okay. I don't even remember seeing this while I was shuffling. All right. But oh, see, you in a season of release. Okay. So this, oh, girl, I'm getting goosebumps. This is Oshun the Protector. I've never seen this card. And I've done quite a few readings with my baby girl. I love this deck. Okay. Y'all should see it pinned down below. If you are watching on a different platform, then you see it in the description. This card. Mm-mm-mm. This feels angelic, one. So I'm gonna say that I feel like you got the big angel, like one of the big angels, like not Gabriel, not Michael. Yes, you got a big angel. You got some work to do. You got big purpose, girl. You got big purpose because you got a big angel with you. Not with you all the time, but like you got a big angel that check on you. Okay, so this is Oshun the Protector. I've never, ever, ever, I promise you, ever, ever, ever seen this card. Never, never seen this card. Ever. Okay, and it's in here. And you're saying what now? This is what now. Because Oshun the Protector, this is safety. This is where you're going. Going like you're in, like you're coming through the threshold of safety, boundary setting. Okay. Listen, yes. Okay, boundary setting and courage. All right. So, like you say, life be life and it has you not wanting to, but you got to be in that courage. You got to put on your armor. You got to remember who you are. You got to remember whose child you are. And you like, yes, this is battle time. Okay. You are battling for your purpose. This is like literally a battle of your life. You are battling for your purpose. Okay. So you need to arm yourself. How are you going to arm yourself? Feed your mind. Get you some podcasts, some sermons, feed your mind, some books. Like this is one of the things that I had to do when I was going through a really, really, really rough time in my own wilderness season. Listen, I was listening, not reading books, okay? Because reading is great, but you needed to hear their voice. So I was listening to Tabitha Brown. I even listened to Tyler Perry. I had listened to some nonfiction books like The Big Leap, which taught about the upper upper limit problem, meaning like every time you're close to some kind of success, you sabotage it. You could get sick, somebody could get hurt, whatever it is, you're willing this energy of sabotage into your life to take you off track. So there's that. So I'm just listening and listening and listening. I'm feeding my brain something different and hearing other people speak in life into me, even from a book that's theirs. Sermons. The sermons were always right on the money. Some people I don't listen to anymore, but I needed them in that season. And then, like I said, you change it up with podcasts. There are podcasts all over the place. So there were some podcasts I listened to that I really needed at that time. So you've got to guard yourself and put on your armor. That's in your brain. That's in your personal life. Those are boundaries, 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 boundaries. Non-negotiable. If you are not working on your health, that's your next. That is literally your next. Health is wealth, but health is also mental health, right? Physical health is mental health. Good morning. So this is about you showing up in your optimal, right? So this is what you need to do. You need to be loving on yourself. That was the self-love thing, but you also need to be guarding yourself. You need to be strengthening your body. You need to be strengthening your mind. You need to be strengthening your spirit. So this is where you are. And you're making sure that those boundaries are up. But those boundaries cannot be from, this is what I just got to. Those boundaries cannot be from reaction. You know what I mean? Like you're reacting to what somebody else does. That's not a boundary, that's a reaction. That's not a boundary, that's actually weakness. Okay? A boundary is going to be something you put in place ahead of time. It's being on the offensive. And it's not, oh, you're such a negative person, I got to be scared of you. No, it's, oh, you're a negative person. I'm not allowing negativity into my life right now. Like, ever. Like, we're done with that. So this is you guarding yourself, girding yourself, setting your boundaries, and moving forward with courage. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can't make a wrong step unless it's backwards. I just got that for you. So part of your courage is understanding that even though the way in the front is dark, it is fine. You can't make a wrong step unless it's backwards. Please receive that message. Okay. So the other thing here is Oshun's desire, right? Oshun's desire. Okay. So this is where we're walking into, girl, because walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. Yes, Alex, like humble. Okay, humble. Um, but like the real humble, like remembering that you're one of God's chosen. So if he chose you, he can't be wrong, right? Like, how you gonna be like, no, I'm not the one, God? Like, what? How you gonna tell God you're not the one? He chose you. So God make mistakes? Like, what's the answer? You know what I mean? So so this is the other part to this is where you're walking into. Like, this is your threshold. Your threshold is, like if you've ever seen like a movie or something, like some sci-fi movie or whatever, and it's like, um, let's say you were like in space or something, you got to walk through this other space first. Does that make sense? Like, you got to walk through this space first, where you remove the 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 space suit, but you also like have this shower that removes the germs and stuff before you enter your place of peace and safety. So this is where you are now, is you are in that protective space. Okay, you need to be in a place where um, you're okay with not knowing what's next, because there's no fear there. There's just faith and excitement and like, all right, God, let's get it. What's next? You know what I mean? And I say God, y'all can plug in whoever you want. I say God because that's my belief. But so it's like you got to get clean from everybody else. You know what I mean? So that's where you are now. The space you just moved out of, you now have to be cleansed, right? And you now have to protect yourself. And then now, once you do that, you walking into your season time. You walking into your place in peace. Season time. That means you're in your season, Miss Virgo. You are literally in your season. So, um, this is where we at. So this right here is Oshun's desire. So this is your passion, longing, drive. What do you want? Go get it. You deserve it. Like, literally, you deserve it. You own it. It's yours. This is future self. Hello, future self. Future self, like literally right around the corner, future self. Not 10 years from now, not 5 years from now. This is literally future self. Okay? That's what this is. This is future self. Okay? Okay, good. I'm glad you do too. Because it feels like this is like literally a message being delivered for you. Because like I said, you got that big angel with you. You have overcome some things. It feels like things literally were supposed to take you out. I feel like at one point you were the thing that was going to take you out, and you couldn't. You couldn't. Because you got the big angels on you. They say you got work to do. You got work to do. You got women to show up for. Oh shit. Yeah. You got women to show up for. Like, I literally just saw like a program, and I saw you standing, and I saw you speaking. So you have other people to lead. Okay? And you lead like this. This is how you lead. Okay? All that, look at this, all this stuff on you. This ain't shame. This is strength. Strength is, if you fall, you stood back up. That's strength. Strength is not falling. I need you to understand that, because we're gonna fall, we're gonna fail. That's not strength. I mean, that's not strength. That is strength. Is for you to fall, to fail, to learn, to get up. That is the strength. And so you can wear those things that you call shame, because they are literally your battle wounds. They are your scars. They are part of your armor. Is like, this could not take me out, and let me tell you why. I have a story attached to this. I have a strategy attached to this. I have a lesson here attached to this. And I'm telling you that you can make it too, because not only did I make it, but I'm here to actually help you make your own way. I feel conference. I literally feel a conference just now. Like, oh my God, like, I literally feel a conference. I feel you speaking, but I actually feel you leading this conference. So you have to walk in all, I don't want to say all that shit, because it's not really shit. That shit needs to be transformed, because that's the colors of you. That's the flavors of you. That's the thing that went into your soup that made you, and made you better than anybody else's gumbo. Like, you literally have to own this. Own it, wear it, strut it, and be like, I don't care what y'all think. That's right. push forward. But don't push forward again out of shame. Don't move too fast. Be like, look at me. This is take a picture. It'll last longer. Y'all know that saying, right? When people like stare at you and they try to like give you that weird look, you be like, take a picture. It'll last longer. And matter of fact, when you're done taking that picture, print it out so I can sign it for you. Because I need you to remember who gave it to you. Like, what? This is that shit. Hold on. You got one more message. Let me see what's coming out. It ain't no love. This ain't about love. When you own this, that love, like God will send you a helpmate. Please understand. A helpmate is on both ends. Where you are strong, he is weak. Where you are weak, he is strong. That's what you get. You will get a partner, like a true partner. Um, let me see. Oh yes, but that's literally what that girl is. Like she literally is fierce and effort. Like, look, seriously, because Oshun is about the bees, right? See the bees to the honey. So Oshun is about the bees, and you see this? She wearing them honeycombs, child. Like, if you could get some made, some fantastic earrings made, some honeycomb earrings, that would be so bad. Oh, perfect. Okay, turn that nonprofit into something profitable, though. It needs to be a profitable nonprofit because you got so many people to help. Oh, snap. Okay. So let me get this last button on this thing because God told me to read that first so you can understand, and then he's going to put a button on it for this reading. Um, we went a little over, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, Lord. Yes, Jesus. That's what people don't understand. Everybody who be hopping in here talking about something, that's the devil. Oh, you need some Jesus. I'm like, baby, me and Jesus are tighter than you and Jesus probably are. Because one thing Jesus didn't do was go in someplace and hate. Well, unless you were like, doing wrong in his house. Then he flipping tables and shit. But he walked up in the club and was like, hey, y'all want to be here? No? Okay, then come on, follow me. You know what I mean? But it took me a long time to be obedient because I was like, this can't be me. This cannot be me. Okay, so I feel like this is one thing you need to watch out for. Hold on. Let me give you something else. I don't know if I ever saw that card either. I do not remember seeing that card ever. Ever. Okay, you're a pastor. That's perfect. Yeah, because it's the relationship, not just the religion. Matter of fact, it's not the religion because you see, religion is weaponized. It is absolutely about the relationship. I'm gonna shut. Like, okay, okay, wait, give me, please. I'm like, wait. It's like, yeah, I can read it, but it's gonna be another 10 minutes. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's the end. Yes. Okay. So that's a sermon. That's the song. What's the song? Grace and mercy. Okay. Don't get me on no doggone hymnals, but Lord, it's an old one. It's an old one. Grace and mercy. Listen, it's a choral one. I was in a chorus for a hot minute. Hot minute. I had a lady who was tone deaf singing next to me. I couldn't do it. I was like, listen, lady, I am not trained in singing. And so you taking me off. Anyway, grace and mercy. But oh, really? They're your sisters? Um, okay, hold on. So this card, I don't remember seeing this card. I really don't remember seeing this card ever, but who knows? Okay. This is Oshun of self-destruction. Now, mind you, while it did not come in reverse, because reverse is usually like the things you need to work on, this came as a caution for you. Because one of the things you tend to do, excuse me, because of all the stuff that was in your past, because of all the shame that you wore, because of all the words and criticism and negativity that you wore as a mantle over your own life and actually became the one regurgitating it, because of that, you need to learn how to speak life into yourself a lot more, by the way. This is your thing. is this is your cautionary tale. And this kind of went with the book that I was just telling you about, which was called The Biggest Leap. And it's about that upper limit problem. So basically, it's like whenever you find yourself um, getting to a place where you stopped before, like let me use my weight loss example. Like 3 or 4 times I've lost weight, right? Um, and so I went to like 228, and then something happened. I think I popped my Achilles, and then all of a sudden I'm back. Then I went to 225, and then something happened, and then I'm back. Then I had, I call it the pregnancy weight loss plan. I had twins, and and I was breastfeeding those twins. So, they were helping your sister out, right? And so I was at 212, right? That was the lowest I had been as an adult since the age of 20, right? Because when I was 20, I remember seeing 206 when I was 20. Yes. Y'all don't understand. Fat was a protection, then it became a prison. I haven't been able to get rid of that stuff for nothing. So I'm carrying somebody else's energy on me. Anyway, and so then this last time I got to 223, and that's the lowest I had been with my own work. And all of a sudden, I had to have emergency abdominal surgery. So that's what the upper limit problem, the way that he talks about it, means is like you'll get close, and then it's like, let's sabotage it. Because I failed once. So why do I deserve to be successful the second time? Right? So that's the upper limit problem. It's in this book called The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. I love Gary Keller. I love that book. But anyway, and I like to listen to it. You should always. I like listening to books because they read them. So I like to hear it from their voice. But anyway, what was I saying? So this is your cautionary tale, because this right here, I'm going to show you, and then I'll show the to be place. This is your thing. Beware of self-sabotage. You self-sabotage. You self-sabotage. So beware of self-sabotage. Beware of your destructive patterns. I'm getting goosebumps. So this is your cautionary tale. Caution is the other word here, but this is your cautionary tale. When you find yourself doing it, don't tell me to shush. We're going to be loud this morning. When you find yourself doing it, check yourself and say, nope, we're not doing that today. Okay? We are not doing that today. Right? Or, okay, fine, we'll take a day, but we're not taking another day. Okay? So this is that kind of thing. Alex, don't come with it. This is that kind of thing, because a day will turn into another day, and a day will turn into another day. And so, like, one of the best things that I've ever heard, like when somebody like messes up your day, so to speak, like you get somebody else's energy. I'm not cursing at you, though. It's with love, though. But when you like find somebody like doing stuff to you, right? And it's like, oh, that messed up my whole day. But did it? That happened at 10 a.m. Child, how many more hours are there? And so somebody put it that way. They were like, it's like 18,000 seconds left in the day or whatever. You really finna let 10 seconds have all of those? And it's like, it's that kind of thing. Like, check yourself. If you got to amp yourself up, amp yourself. You're like, girl, get your ass up. Okay. Anyway, so then the final card that popped out. Exactly. The final card that popped out is this. Oshun of Mercy. And that's so funny. Because like I said, there's that Christian song, that choral song I hear. Grace and mercy. Lord of Mercy. Lord of Mercy. Lord Jesus, I don't know. Lord of Mercy. Listen, I'm not going to lie. I skipped the praise and worship part a lot. Because, I got ADHD. So when I come late, they lock you outside anyway. So I skipped it a lot. But anyway. So this is the thing here. Oshun of Mercy, right? And so this is compassion, forgiveness, and empathy. Now, I'm not telling you to forgive anybody else. I'm not telling you to even, like, I'm not telling you this is for anybody else, because this is what I want you to notice about this card. You Y'all, that's why I love these doggone cards. If y'all don't believe me, y'all need to be clicking that link down there and getting these cards for yourself. I don't care if you are the color of porcelain. These cards are amazing. Okay. They tell a story. Okay. Anyway. So listen, she amped. Like, I think I'm slipping into the delirium parts. All right. So I've been up for like, what, 21 hours. So look at this part. And I'm going to show y'all in a second on Tubi. As a matter of fact, let me flip it at you real quick so you can know what I'm saying while I'm saying it. Y'all see this card? What's the CA? CA is Cash App. Y'all see this card? Okay. So look at this card, child. Do you see? Is she pouring this on anybody else? No. She is pouring that back into herself, back into her own pool, back into her own reserve. Do you understand? This is forgiveness for yourself, compassion for yourself. When you do something wrong or decide to self-sabotage for a day, you don't say, see, I knew you weren't going to do it. See, I knew you would give up. See, I knew you weren't nothing. You don't get to do that to yourself. You get to have compassion. You get to say, oh, body, you need a day off? Cool. We're going to watch Netflix for a second and we're going to enjoy this movie. We're going to laugh. We're going to kiki. We're going to put some popcorn on and we're going to eat that. And then tomorrow, we're going to get back up. But tonight, we actually going to prepare for tomorrow because we're going to give ourselves compassion. We're going to give ourselves love. We're going to give ourselves forgiveness for everything that we have done. Listen, I thought I did too. I thought I did too. But there are some things like I literally, listen, let me show you something. Let me show you something, Linda. Let me show you something, Linda. God had me making a whole ass journal. Okay. So I had to make a whole ass journal. This journal says, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I was like, God, I do forgive myself. Like, what you talking about? What you mean I forgive myself? I forgive myself. What that mean? I forgive myself. But God, I ain't do nothing to forgive myself for. Listen, y'all, I'm talking about I'm in meditation prayer. I am like chilling. And all of a sudden I start crying. You know why? Because the angel Michael asked me. This is how I know you got them big angels behind you, girl. Because I recognize one of them. Because Michael, my road dog, Michael protected my behind like crazy. Listen, I took 17 pills. 17 pills. Tylenol with codeine. 17 pills. I also took 8 sleeping pills. They were a little bit expired, but y'all know expiration dates honestly don't mean nothing when it comes down to medicine. So I took all them pills at one time. I was 16. I had a mother who did not love me. I had a father who didn't exist. I ain't know the real story of that, y'all. I'll get to that later. Okay. I was 16. I had been kicked out of the house yet again. I am not a troubled child. But my mother could not stand me for some reason. And I found out why. Okay. So that's another story. So I'm at my grandma's house. And listen, I have already, because my aunt lived next to school. And so it's her house I got the sleeping pills from. So I raided her medicine cabinet. I stuck them things in my pocket. I went to my grandmother's house because that's where I had to stay. And I took some of her pills. I didn't think about her at that point. There'll be another yes, no. I'm in a reading right now. So she, what happened? So she had the Tylenol 3 with codeine because she had a back problem, right? So I took them pills and I had them in my hand and my little cousin was right there. He's like 3 years younger than me. God bless his soul. He has died. Ooh, that was so hard. And he snatched them pills from me and he thought he was good. He thought he had them all. Well, I went right back in that cabinet and I got the rest of her pills. And I didn't say goodbye. I ain't write no letters because what happened is after he took those pills from me, my mother called and she bitched me out for something. I don't even know why, but she did. And in her bitch me out, I said, all right, bet I'm out. So I ain't said it to her. I said it to me. I'm out. That's it. I'm not going to keep going through this yo-yo, this kick out, I'm not going to do that. Right. I had nobody protect me other than my grandparents. Yeah, I was 16 actually. And so I took them pills, and I just went to sleep because I was like, hey, we finna be good. Like, I'm finna go from alive to wherever is the next place, right? Why, y'all? Why? Why? Did I wake up the next day on time for school? I get up. It is, when I tell you I was pissed off, like I was so mad. So mad. Because the sun, I'm like, why am I seeing the sun? I woke up and it was just crazy. And so I'm telling you the story because I understand that part of it is yours. Okay. But like I said, I got big dog with me all the time. Like, for some reason, Michael is like, yo, you keep trying to kill yourself, girl. I'm like, I don't do it no more. But anyway, but what I had to realize is I truly did not forgive myself because there was things I did not know I had to forgive myself for. This is what I'm bringing up. This is why I'm bringing it up. Because just a couple of months after that, right? I even got Baker acted a couple months later and blah, blah, blah. And I was happy because I didn't have to go home. And then my granddad was like, girl, quit playing. I'm like, all right, granddad. So I went home. Back to the same shit. But just after that, I had my choice taken. I had my choice taken by somebody who was supposed to be my cousin. And you know what, y'all? I was mad at myself for having walked to that house during lunch. So I was mad at me for having walked to that place at lunch instead of staying at school. Right? I had walked to my aunt's house. She was right across the street. So I was mad at me. I didn't realize I needed to forgive myself for that. So that was one thing. I didn't realize I needed to forgive myself for not saying something again. Because I did say something immediately. Somebody laughed, so then I shut up. I didn't say stuff again. Well, guess what happened? 2 weeks later, I'm using the bathroom every night. A lot. And I'm like, oh, really? Really? And so I'm pregnant at 16 with my choice takers baby. You know what I mean? So I'm like, and I'm depressed the whole time. You know, I don't have choices. I didn't know what the choices were. So I'm just saying, like, I had to walk that. So I'm having to forgive myself for things that I did not realize I needed to forgive myself for not speaking up again, for not pressing, charges or whatever, for not being able to tell. Like, I'm the one who felt unsafe to tell my mother, but I felt like it was my fault. I didn't try again. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying is you could forgive yourself for certain things, but have you forgiven yourself for everything? Everything you don't even realize you needed to forgive yourself for. Like, is literally like reflect on a relationship where you lost yourself. Oh, I forgive myself for being in that relationship. Because I remember like breaking up with some like during my breakup, I was like, I feel so stupid, you know? And I ate that. I ate the stupidity of it. Like, I feel so stupid. I ignored the red flags. Blah, 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 blah. I felt stupid. So I had to forgive myself for that. How can I how can I be upset at myself for wanting to be in love and not thinking people are as evil as they are? You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying is like you're not done with this part. You got to keep pouring into you. You have to keep pouring into you, keep pouring back into you. Some of that pouring is going to be through tears. It just is. But keep pouring back into you, keep pouring back into you, keep pouring back into you. Pour back into you more than you pour back into other people because your cup has to stay in overflow because that's the only way they can get it, right? Ain't that how it goes? So your cup has to stay in overflow. Um, and be at peace with it. That's the other part. Like I want y'all to see her face. Hold on. You see that face? That face is like no weapons formed against me. And I ain't never noticed this about this card, but y'all, I just noticed this right now. Look in the background of this card. Do y'all see every planet? So this is divine to be pouring back into you. This is divine, not selfish. That's what I think everybody need to know. This is divine. This ain't selfish. This is absolutely divine. to be pouring back into yourself is of divine nature, because you have to be in overflow. You have to be in abundance, in abundance, in abundance in order to give. You have to give to yourself before you give to anybody else. Don't let nobody tell you selfishness is wrong, because this isn't selfish. This is, I want to be able to go forever. And so, in order to go forever, I need to be pouring into me for now and again and again and again. Okay. And as somebody told me one time, and I'm letting that wrap, because that's the wrap up of that reading. Um, what somebody told me is, and I don't think they told me, I think I was listening to a podcast, but she said something like, ain't no such thing as me time. I was like, what? Check it. She said, ain't no such thing as me time, because all that time is my time. And what I give y'all, that is what I determined to give you. Baby, when I tell you that right there flips on everything, it's all my time, even for your children. And you know what I did after I heard that? I told my kids, from 6 to 8, I am busy. I'll see y'all when I'm done. Do not disturb unless it's an emergency. Got my life back. Okay. Got my life back. All right. Oh, Jesus, you got me over here like leaking because I felt all that to Jesus. God will always bring you your own reflection. It just happens all the time. All the time. Okay. Thank y'all so much. This was amazing. So I'm going to do a couple more yes, no's. Um, as far as readings, what was I going to say? I'm literally gonna have to get off because it's been like 3.5 hours. So I'm gonna do maybe another 29 minutes. Erica, if you can't say that, it's fine. I appreciate you so much right now. I really do. Thank you for being here like the whole time. Like what? So we will schedule. Send me a DM, Erica, so we can schedule your reading. Um, okay, that's fine. I appreciate you. Trust me. But send me a DM so that we can schedule your reading. Okay. So for other people, no, I don't have time. Oh gosh, you're doing it. No, don't. Your boundaries. Okay. So listen, I will be back on at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern today. I'm gonna catch me a cat now. But so I will be back on at 6 p.m. Eastern today. And that would be subscribers only, by the way. That would be subscribers only. And that way it's not like all this, are we going to be get together again? Are we going to get back together again? Like all those like reader junkies. Like it won't be that. So I'll be back on at 6 o'clock today, Eastern, and that's going to be subscribers only. So if you are a subscriber, I don't know how to get in touch with you. Just 6 o'clock Eastern, I'll be back on. And so it'll be a few of us because I think I only have like 3 subscribers, 2-3 subscribers. If it's just one of us, then that's even better, right? All right, so let's do. Let's see. Let's do a yes, no, yes, no. Okay. Kill it with kindness. All right, Alex. Okay, so thank y'all so much. Let's see. What am I gonna do? I'm doing a yes, no question. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. All right. These are my new cards. But these aren't yes, no. Oh, that's nice. It said you reached a whole new level and a new land to be discovered. There is something for you out there. Look at that. Ooh, these are my newbies. I haven't broken these open yet. Like I've cleaned them, cleansed them, charged them, prayed over them, but we haven't played with these yet. I think we'll be doing that soon. Oh, welcome, subscriber. Come on, Keisha. Yep, because we're going to be meeting tonight at 6 p.m. Okay. Thank you. We have 3. Okay. I forgot how many I had, but that's good. So I think we'll play with these during our subscriber time. Because those are really good. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I don't know where we are because my list is completely clean. I don't know where we are. So let's see. Did someone give me a gift? I think I saw a gift. Oh, Hope Waits. And Hope Waits gave a gift. And who else gave a gift? I thought I saw another one. I thought I saw a guy do one. Who did I see? I could have swore I saw a guy do a gift. If you did a gift, was it Darian? No. If you did a gift, drop the gift emoji for me, please. And then I'll check it. I could have swore I saw a guy. Oh, yeah, Dr. Ralph Wiley. So he became a Heart Me fan. So that one. Okay. All right. So let's do yes, no. And then we'll see if anybody else have again. Listen, y'all, I'm so sorry. Like, I did not know that was going to take 20 minutes. Yes, I did. Let me not lie. I did. I told y'all it was going to take the majority of time. Actually, it didn't take 20 minutes. Girl, I almost gave you an hour reading. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So Hope Waits says, am I on the right path with the therapist I'm with for my trauma healing? Okay. Have you chosen the right therapist, or are you on the right path with your therapist? Let me make sure I understand that. Okay, so for those of y'all who are just joining, I've been at this for 3.5 hours, so I will be getting off soon, unless we can get to 100,000 likes before I get off. So I will get off at 4 hours, so that is going to be just before 8 a.m. So if we can get 100,000 likes, because I haven't done it before, so I want to see if I can do it. If we can get to 100,000 likes, I will stay a little bit longer. I'll stay probably another hour, and then I'll just call that a day, because I feel like the energy drink is wearing off too. Okay, so if we can get to 100,000 likes, I'll stay, and I'll try to squeeze as many yes nos as I can. For, like I said, for the deeper readings, that information's up there. But it's also up there. So you click that and you go to that thing, that first thing, you click that and it'll feed you. You can eat all my time by buying one of these mini reads. If you choose not to, that's good. You can hang out and get a yes, no, maybe. All right. So I said hope, and then Dr. Somebody, if you're there. I'm actually not tired, but I've been drinking an energy drink all night. So, listen, I went 36 hours one time, not on live, awake. We'll go to my phone dies, which is kind of close, unless I hit 100,000. If we hit 100,000, then I'll plug in my phone. I can't believe she lasted this long. All right, so Hope asked, oh, nah, my health is good. Listen, after this, I will probably sleep until 5 o'clock. My body will do the job, because I slept 17 hours one time after doing a 5-hour marathon. He was like, all right, go to sleep. But that's like that. I think that sleep really happened because I did mediumship, and mediumship takes your energy because you're trying to hold space and energy for other people. Okay, have I chosen the right energy? Okay, let's go with that question. Let's go with that question. Have I chosen the right therapist? Okay, so has Hope chosen the right therapist? Okay, I got my answer. Let's see. Has Hope chosen the right therapist? Okay. This feels like I'm not going to have the answer for you. This is for you. Yeah, sleep patterns are horrible. You need to trust your intuition. If your intuition is throwing you any flags whatsoever, then that's your answer. If it is not throwing you any flags, if it's just your brain throwing you flags, then that's your answer. This is on you. You need to trust your intuition. Okay, so I don't actually have an answer for you. You have the answer for you. It's already in you. Dang, I knew it. I hear you, girl. Okay, is Dr. Wiley here? If not, we're gonna move on. That's the right answer. Okay, perfect. I love these cards. These are my new babies. I love these cards. I'm gonna show you which cards I'm using. I am using. Listen, these cards like basically cussed somebody out earlier. So these are the answer. Where'd the box go? Where'd the box go? Okay, so these are the answer something. Answer oracle. I don't know. I lost the box somehow. Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to. I'm gonna get off 19 minutes. Okay, so answers oracle deck. So you can see it right there. These are really fun. Okay, so who did I just see? Who did I just see do a thing? Fool for tarot. Fool for tarot. Do you have a question? Listen, these cards are amazing. Hope you will love them. Fool for tarot. Do you have a question? And what's your real name? Oh, you're just supporting. I appreciate the support. Okay, so let's see. So we'll just choose someone then. Um, let's see. So Travis. Okay, we'll let you take Fool for Tarot's space, and then Dimples. We'll let you follow up, and then Sabrine. Do you have a Sabrine's? Do you have a question? And then you guys will probably be my last, but we'll see. We'll see how many we can squeeze into 18 minutes. All right, so Travis, Dimples, and then Sabrine. Maybe you come back. Come back. You can sing it all on me. Wait, who hold on, I'll tell you. Who it's not giving me my names. Who just did that? So was that Evelyn? Yeah. So all right. So we'll try these 4 and we'll see what we can get through if we need more. Welcome, Evelyn. This is your first time here too? Awesome. Y'all, we have 100 people. First of all, when I looked up, it was 111 people in here. I'm so happy. Thank y'all. Listen, I remember them days where it was just 2 people. It was just 2 people. It was just 2 people in here. Oh, I saw the 20%. Let's see. Let's go. Let's get it. Baby, come back. Okay. So I was on Travis. Travis, are you still here, babe? If you're still here, let me know. Travis, are you still here? If you're ready, let me know. Okay. Oh, snap. I don't see 50,000, but yo, we closed 49.8 yesterday morning. Yesterday evening. When did I go on? I think I went on at 6 o'clock. Yesterday we got to 55. I was like, what? I've never seen that before. Okay. So let's see. Okay. It looks like Travis is gone. I thought I saw his name. All right. So we're going to move on from Travis to Dimples. Dimples, what's your first name? And then put your question. Thank y'all for following me. Oh my gosh, there's so many new people. I adore you. You're so amazing. Y'all missed my speech though. That was a good speech because it was coming from the heavens. Um, all right. Listen, when God, I pray every day before I get on here. That's why I can't stand people telling me, "Oh, you're gonna go to hell." Really? My God, my God. Me and God be praying. Not me and God. I be praying to God. I be like, God, please use me as a vessel so that the people who you align with me will leave feeling healed and whole. Use me as a vessel to help your people. That's what I pray, y'all. And they got nerve to be talking about you going to hell. You doing demonic things. I'm talking to God. I pray to God and go, hey, do you want me to do this for real? And he be like, girl, help the people. Okay. God, I will help the people. But you know. Really, Dawn? That would be so sweet. Okay, so first of all, Hope. Oh my God. Congratulations, girl. These cards are amazing. So I hope you have fun with them. I'm just trying to be used by God. Like, listen, y'all don't understand. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna say this real quick, and then I'm gonna get to you. Get back to you, Alicia. Did you even put your question? First of all, if you put your question and I didn't read it, that means your question probably got blocked somehow. So do the trick of 2 words per comment, and then I'll just read your question that way. I don't know why. Or you could put a dot between each word, like a period between each word, and then that might get through, and then I'll read your question that way. I don't know why, but this is what happens. It just happens. Um, but it just really amazes me, right? Because like me and God, like we real tight. I just told you my story about God saving my life, and that was only one time, y'all. I am actually a product of the same thing I went through. The reason I don't know my father is because he violently took my mother. Okay. So my life was on purpose, you know? And every time I try to take it, the angel stepped in, was like, listen, girl, I don't know what you're trying to do, but like, I wish you would stop, because I tried to step in front of a bus while I was pregnant. Woo! Listen, I got stories for days, but I did. I tried to step in the bus while I was pregnant with my second child because I was like, I can't believe I'm here again. This time it's my fault, you know? And I was like, you know what? If I can't have the A because my parentage took my money, if I can't have the A, then I'm out. Like, I'm over it. And y'all, that bus like turned on and it like rumbled, rumbled, rumbled. And then next thing you know, I stepped in front just as it was getting ready to go. When I tell you there was a big ass hand on my shoulder, like it felt like whoosh. And then I got yanked backwards. And I was like, I was pissed once again. And I turned around like, who did that? Why nobody was there? Why nobody was there? Nobody could have ran. It was open season. like it was like all flat. Why nobody was there? But I got yanked backwards. So when people be like, ain't no God, I'll be like, I feel so sorry for you, baby. Because that means he's gonna have to prove it to you, and you don't like the way that it's gonna have to be proven. Like you don't. One thing I will never say is ain't no God. I'll be mad at God. Because I'm like, listen, why you save me? You saved me for this? You know? Oh, I feel like I got a stuffed nose, but I don't know how to pause the video for YouTube. So it's like I can pause it for I could pause it for it definitely wasn't my mom. Trust me. Trust me. Um for her it would just be guilt. Like it wouldn't be love. It's obligation. But it's all good. That's why I say like get rid of expectation. Like you can have an expectation of what a mom is supposed to be, but some people can't be that. They're just not that. Especially when you look like the father who took your mother's choice. You know, I look like them. I always questioned, why don't I look like these people? Because I look like those people. I do not answer those questions, Divine. I really don't. All right. So, did I get a question yet from Alicia? Alicia, did you ask your question? I don't see a question from you, baby. And did you have one? If you don't have one, I'll move on. If you have one and I didn't read it, that means I didn't see it. So if you could do it one, like I said, 2 words at a time, and then we can do that. I am so stuffed. I need to blow my nose. All right. Troll MF Monster. I think you'd just be better as a troll. Apparently, you can make money that way too. So thanks for the engagement. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. You know what's really interesting? People who, and I don't mean this in any negative way. I really don't. But people who do not have a gift of healing will never understand the gift of empathy and healing. They will never understand. They will never. And I'm sorry. I am sorry that you don't understand the glory and the power of God. And whatever you name it, I call it God. Okay, so I don't see Alicia with a question. So we're going to move on. Sabrine, do you have a question? Now, I ain't gonna lie though. The troll was right. I popped in some people's room and I'm like, what the hell is this? Okay. Okay. All right. So I got my answers to bring. And I actually I came across somebody's video. And it was like done like a year ago or 2 years ago. And this person did a video and she was like, the reason why they be sitting here like this, yeah, girl, you see these? When you do this, this is what's going to be in your life. You don't understand. Like, this is blah, 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 and they're just making up this whole story. And she made this point. She was like, if they doing this, like flashes, and not letting you read it, not letting you see it, yeah. Discernment, y'all. Discernment. Like, yeah, and you see this? And you see that? And you see that? That means blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay. Or you see people like shuffling, like 8 cards fly out and they only pick up 2. Okay, so these are I thought 8 cards popped out. Why you read all 8? Why you just chose 2 to give us like in those rooms we having like 600 people. Like, okay. But then, you get in some rooms with the real deal people and I'm just like finally. Like you can feel people's gifts. You can feel them. You don't have to fill in the blanks for them, like to try to reach for understanding. What they meant was, nah, baby. What they meant was what they said. Good morning. Exactly. Fast talkers are what they call them, snake oil salesmen. Okay. So, girl, no, I'm not doing this. Wait, hold on. Okay, I am doing this. These 3 cards did pop out for you. Yes? Yes. Yes. Okay. So these 3 cards did pop out for you. You're not going to like them because you're going to have to give me a new question. Okay? Miss Sabrina. So it says, trust your intuition. Okay? That's 1. Trust your intuition. The other card was reframe that question. But the other card said, though, because that's not your real question. So, Miss Sabrina, I need a real question. I need what you really want to hear the answer to. Okay? Yes or no? I need a real question. You got called out. It gave me 3 of them that said, hell no. Girl, try that again. Oh, Princess at 6 o'clock. Don't miss 6 o'clock Eastern. I hope you're here. I'm going to have a subscribers only reading. So we'll have more time. It won't be convoluted. I think I only have 4 subscribers at this point. So you show up on time at 6 o'clock. We can have fun and have some readings. I think we're going to play with our new Oracle deck here. And we might play with my other fun friend, if you don't mind. This was fun. We did this at the beginning of today. Y'all, it's fun, spooky, but I like it. All right, Sabrina says, will my health change if I work for it? Yes or no? Girl, if you don't ask me a goddamn real question. I appreciate that process because, like, listen, I had to figure out that I had to embrace my gift. And then I got on here and I started, like, really, okay. And then, okay. Oh, okay. Actually, okay. Hold on. I got like so much information at one time. Hold on. It's okay. Um, all right. So, yeah, when I got on here, I was just comparing myself to other people. And it was like, they read so fast. They just be like, "Ba, ba, 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 okay, bye. Ba, 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 okay, next person. Okay. And then they just like gifts, 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 gifts. I'm like, huh, how do you do that? Like, how do you read that fast? Because like I really just started reading cards in April. Well, not true. I read cards 20 years ago, but I was reading it just for me, and with a book. So I never like actually leaned into my spirituality because I wasn't like totally aware of it. And so I was comparing myself to them. And then when I saw that video, I was like, girl, you know what? You know what? You right. So now I'll take my sweet ass time. There'll be people like, I thought this was yes, no. It is. Exactly. I give too much. That's what I do. I give too much, actually. I have no boundaries. That's why I bought the yes no card because I have no boundaries. Um, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was doing the other yes no. I was doing the other tarot cards, which have a yes no, and I was just giving like, I was like, oh, the story. What I hear is. So here I'm just trying to like, yes, no. And I'm still going slow. Thank you. Well, and okay, so that was the other part to the video. Actually, it was a comment on that video, and that person said, "If I'm doing three cards, it's going to take me 30 minutes." I went, "Yes." Okay, like I finally got it. I finally like got permission to be myself, basically. And I was like, okay, I may not read them like everybody else do, like, oh, this, but I'm not really reading them anyway. I'm intuiting the answer and then I'm looking at the cards to get the picture of it. But I get the answer first. And then I'm like, okay, what do I mean? Why you say that? And then I look and I'm like, oh, got it. All right. So let's see. Let me try that again. Okay. Okay. All right. So what is the answer? I mean, what's the question? Because you said if I see, like, if I shuffle these cards and these cards go, you already know. I'm gonna be mad because you do already know. Um, I know you got cancer, but the way, like, like really the way to treat it is to stop with the poison of American food. To be honest, I know somebody. She did like, but it was years later. It was like 8 years later, get it back. But I think that's because she added so much stress to her life afterwards. But she did. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. Her name was Cece, the six-figure chick, and she started green juicing and regular juicing, and like basically just really relying on clean food, clean food. But like, you know, oh God, I can't blow my nose. So hold on, let me do this. YouTube, I love y'all. But I'm gonna end y'all, all right? Not like that. I'm not gonna end y'all like that. I'm gonna end you because I need to blow my nose. And I can put pause on TikTok, but I can't pause y'all. So I'm gonna end y'all, okay? I love y'all. I'll be back. Not tonight though for you. Unless you want to come to TikTok. If you want to come to TikTok and join my subscribers, you can meet me at 6 and we will all get readings because I don't have that many subscribers this time. All right.